back, and we go to the vertical, and now we go live. Now we're going live on the vertical. Should have both streams up now. I'll pop this one out, put this guy over here. Wish there's a quicker way to pop these chats out and get my setup looking good right from the get-go. But it's just a simple maneuver. It's not the biggest deal. Should already be live here on this one, I thought. Yeah, we're already live. Let me pop out this chat as well. Bring it over here on my screen. That way I can stay engaged. Great, we're live on both. Yeah, we're streaming both horizontally and vertically. It seems to be the way to go. It's been kind of fun doing it like this. It's been pretty fun doing it like this. Gonna be playing some Warframe and chess like I have been. Warframe and chess. Not sure exactly what I want to do. I pretty much just wanted to hop in and maybe knock out a couple of things on the old Warframe. Actually, let me switch my Warframe screen a little bit. This is what I've been rocking with to give more. This way I can show you more of my screen. It's not the greatest. I'll have to find a better workaround maybe, but for now I think it's fine. We have a new message. We'll take a look at that under communication and then inbox. Oh, Barocketeer is actually in. He comes like every other weekend, I believe, and he has like just rare items and stuff. Tenno, the wait is over. I, Barocketeer, have returned with more treasures from the void. All Tenno of means are invited to pursue my latest treasures in the Laranda Relay on Mercury. I implore you not to hesitate, for as always, my visit will be brief and my items exquisite. Graciously, Barocketeer. Mercury, huh? Let's go ahead. I don't think I have enough ducats to actually purchase anything, but let's see what there is. Mercury, right? Yeah. Where's the relay? Laranda Relay. Let's see what he's offering in the shop and see if... I mean, I do have plenty of relics I could grind. I need to get on that relic grind for sure. But, yeah, we're streaming both vertically and horizontally. And for Warframe, the horizontal is definitely the better option. But when we go to chess, I actually think the YouTube short is the better option, but they're both there. Can I just... Yes.
My latest safari in the
We have a void surplus. Everyone should pick this up if you're visiting him. I didn't realize this for the longest time, but yeah, you should buy it because it's only 50,000 credits.
The thrill of a
And you
good
get...
find.
All right, I got 35,000 Kuva. That's good for re-rolling ribbons and whatnot. I believe.
Your golden approach is
This is where you get all the
music to my ears,
prime. So we don't have any. How many ducats we have? We have 5 Orkin ducats, and these all take well over 300, almost 400. Got a glyph. That's neat. I have not been grinding relics to get ducats, unfortunately. But I definitely need like all of these. I need primed flow for sure. Archon, ooh, that might be good to have. Primed steady hand, I don't really care about that. Primed heat charge, I would want that. It's for a pistol though, specifically. And then we got some primed flow would be the one. If we can quickly grind for 350 ducats, maybe that'll be our grind before we hop over to chess tonight. I think I like the idea. Can we just get to navigation? Yes. Let's start running some void fissures, gentlemen. Void fissures. Does it really matter like which one I go for though? I don't really know. Do I want to just do a simple one, like a low level one? I don't think it really matters. Let's do let's try this 43 to 45 infestation survival. We'll try that. And then what? Surely I have more than just this. I thought I had a ton of relics. Oh, maybe you can only do certain relics on certain things. So if I do this one, do I have access to more? Ah, okay. Yeah, so these are the lower level ones. And if we hover over, we can see how many ducats each item's worth. That's 15. That's 100. 45, 45, 15. Let's keep it. We have 6 of these. Let's run this. Tonight, what's on tap tonight, gentlemen? We have a Blizzard Hops from Trogs. 6.4. Color Hazy Gold, 12 ounce. It's I thought it was gonna give me some more profile stuff, but I guess not. A nice winter brew. Nice winter brew for a nice cold winter's night.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
We're using Wukong tonight. It's actually my first Prime Warframe. I was using Rhino for the longest time, but I'm not even running a primed Rhino. I should probably get on that. I got really comfortable with just running with Rhino, and I need to diversify my Warframe portfolio because the game really, I just started playing Wukong, and this 2 ability, or this Cloudwalker ability, just whipping around, like, I didn't realize this was like a mechanic in the game, and it changes the game completely. How's it going, Mason? Good Christmas? Absolutely. Absolutely. How about you? You have a nice Christmas? I know my kids really enjoyed their Christmas. One's too young to really remember, but our eldest, I think she had a really good time. She got some nice gifts. Alright, finally unlocked our Incarnate form.
There's a heavy unit
We got a couple more fissures to pick up. There's one.
Well done, Tenno.
Oh, we already collected all 10. That's nice. And now we just need to make sure we keep control of all these.
That tower is ours now.
Get control. Yeah, this is nice. I really don't run Void Fissures too often, but I think I'm gonna have to get on that Void Fissure grind here eventually so I can start getting those primed mods. Primed mods are better versions of the normal mods. But I always find other things to grind for. This game has so many things to grind for. It could keep you busy for, I mean, ages. It's crazy. It can be overwhelming too if you come into it and you just don't know what it's overwhelming. But if you end up liking it, then like the overwhelming feeling slowly goes away, and then you just start appreciating that there's so much stuff to do. Good Christmas indeed. Good Christmas indeed. Let's open up these guys. Ooh, we got an Itan star. That will be nice. Kill these baddies over here. Snag that one. Where else? We got a good group down here. There should be a guy back here, I think. Yeah. Do we have a Mirage on our team or something? No. Hey, we have a Rhino on our team, though. Wisp Prime, Zaku Prime, and then myself, Wukong Prime. I'm just one-tapping these guys today. Yesterday, we tried to play some Warframe. I didn't last too long because I was just having a hard time. I was playing more like late-game content, and it was being kind of weird, and people kept dropping, and I was hoping they would carry me. But this, I'm overpowered. We're sitting cozy here. Where's this guy at? He's all the way up here? Okay. Okay. Got another one. Got some mods floating around here. Let's see if I can go find it and pick it up. Where's the other mod at? Back here? Is it up higher?
Stay focused.
There it is.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Might as well open these up while we're
We have
here.
successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
Another mod. Clear the area, and I think we're out of here. That was a good first Void Fisher run.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Oh, we can just stay here. I think we can re-equip a new Fisher. Or a new relic. So that actually might be really nice. I'll hang out. 45, 15, 45, 15. Yeah, sure. We'll take either one that takes 45. These guys are all getting that one. I might as well just get. We'll just get. It doesn't really matter.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode
I'd like to
the
stay. I
signal.
don't know what you guys are doing. All right. I guess we're getting out of here.
Good work today.
I thought it would give me the
Not
option to
only have we
re-equip
decoded
a
enemy
new
transmissions, we have also
relic.
disrupted their
I'm sure it would if we
communications.
stayed, but if not, then oh well. If not, oh well. So that's 45. That's a good start. That's definitely a good start. Sabotage. This feels like this might be annoying, but it lets us get some open up here. 145. Sure, let's try it. Let's try a sabotage. I think is sabotage a stealth mission? I think sabotage is a stealth mission, so I'm not sure if I really wanted to go for this or not.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
I'm just gonna
Do you
fly
have a
through.
matching relic? My intel suggests there are rich enemy
Flying
supply
through.
caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location.
Flying
Search them
through.
out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to
Oh,
open your
I'm
void
out.
relic.
I'm out of mana. There we go. And we should be in. Ah, get me in there. Got it. Got it.
Coolant cell extracted.
Got it. Ooh, someone found an arcane, I think.
The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
I'll have to swing by and scoop that.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage.
Ooh, someone
Use
found an
relic tech to
Iatan
make
star.
sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
Okay, where do we take these coolant cells now? Just up here? Where do we take these coolant cells? I guess we'll just drop them here and then we'll come back for more? I don't know. I need to make sure I get these void fissures. Also, I want to go over there and grab that arcane if that's what I'm seeing.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors.
Where are we shooting at?
Blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a
Okay,
way
you guys
to
go
open
get
it.
that taken care of. I'm gonna go get this item that's on the floor that I would love to
Well
pick
done,
up.
Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Our relic is open. That's good. How do we get over there? We're getting close. 43 meters away. Oh, did it despawn? Or did I just pick it up? It might despawn, honestly. That's fine. We're not really here for that anyways. We're here for the relics. We're farming some relics now. We're farming relics so that we can get some ducats and maybe buy a primed mod this weekend. I've really been slacking on the relic grind to get ducats so I can buy primed mods, but prime mods are going to be definitely my next power spike on this account. For sure, for sure. How do I get out of here? Hello, why can't I get out of here? Where's the exit? Oh, upper floor. It's upper floor. Look up. Look up. There we are. Solid. Yeah, I wonder if that arcane just despawned on me. Alright, do we get any good? That's 15, that's 45, 15, and 15. We'll take the 45. That's all we're doing right now. We're trying to get for the most ducats so we can trade those in and then maybe buy at least one primed mod before we start playing chess.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
GG, fellas. GG. GG. Ooh, got some plastids. Plastids are always nice to get. Nanospores, Detonite Ampule. Okina Prime Handle. I don't really care what item we get. We're just looking for how many ducats they're worth. This one's worth 45 ducats. That's why we picked it. It was the most out of the bunch that we got. Alright, let's run another relic. Another Void Fisher mission. Keep it going. I'm just selecting another sabotage is fine. Defense, spy. Spy is such a weird one to do, I think. And survival. This is an Orkin one too. 100 suggested rating is 103 to 105, so that might be a little challenging. Ooh, we got our gold ones available to run in this run. Is Meso better than Axie? I don't really know. I really don't know. Let's just run. We'll just, we'll do this. Let's see here. We got 15, 100. If we get that good drop in a couple 45s. I think that's how it all works. The uncommon ones, or the common ones rather, are all worth 15. Uncommon is 45, and then rare would be the 100. So if we ever get a rare drop, that's going to help increase this for sure, for sure. It's a neat system. Like, I haven't really dived too far into the relic grind, the Void Fishers, but because everyone says about how to get platinum, you just want to run these relics and then you sell them on the market, and then you get platinum, so you don't have to use real money for the premium in-game currency. So this is the way that people make platinum, the in-game currency, nicely. Truthfully, though, I did drop some. I've been playing this game so much. I saw one of those 75% off. And I definitely bit the bullet on that one. Wasn't going to pass that up. The great thing about Warframe, though, you don't feel guilty about it because it's a free-to-play game, and they're such a good developers, take care of their game, and always make it better. And it's like, you feel like you're actually investing into a game and not just wasting money on one. So that's why I've kind of really appreciated that. Okay, we're zipping. We're zipping. We need 10 reactants. We already picked up 2.
If you have a necromech, this would be an excellent place to deploy it.
I don't have a necromech, so I can't. We had someone leave for some reason. Why would you leave? We just had a player leave. This isn't going to take that much time. You might as well just finish it out. Unlocked your unless he came in without a relic, then in which case, yeah, you should definitely leave. We already have 5. We just need 5 more, and then we unlock our relic. Now we just need 3 more. Now we just need 3 more. And again, once we, at the end of this run, we'll just choose the one that offers the most ducats so that we can hopefully buy one of our first prime. I think I have one other prime mod, but you get prime mods from Barokatir, who's a bi-weekly on a weekend. There we are. We just unlocked her. We just cracked her relic.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
But he comes every other weekend, I believe, and he sells primed mods, and primed mods are just a stronger version of the normal mod. So it's gonna be a nice power spike for the account if I can ever stock up on ducats, so I can just buy all the good prime mods. I should have been doing this, but I've always had other things to grind for. Grinding for, you know, Syndicate standing and this and that, Yahoo, you know. This game has a lot of things to grind for. The relics are quick enough. I don't think you can just run a few of these, sell the prime parts, and get those ducats quickly. There we go. I'm just zipping around with Wukong. He's my most recent frame that I just got. He's not powerful or anything, not that I know of. Apparently he's a bit out of date because he's kind of an older frame, but I'm just playing because he has this awesome mobility move that I'm spamming. And this game already has a great mobility. The bullet jump is just so satisfying to use anyways, but his Cloudwalker form is even quicker. Cloudwalker form is even quicker. But yeah, I need to start playing with different Warframes and expanding my repertoire, because right now my only two go-to Warframes are Rhino and Wukong. And Wukong, I'm not even playing for his abilities. I'm only playing for his one ability, not his full kit. His full kit is, yeah, I got Doppelganger, but like I don't even know what to do with that. Oh, that's a good guy. That's a good guy, actually. Clear this room. We are streaming both vertically and horizontally. The vertical stream, YouTube Short, doesn't really look too good with Warframe, but when I switch over to chess, it actually is a pretty nice look. I do like it. But for Warframe, I'd recommend the horizontal stream. And for chess, they both look good, in my humble opinion. Alright, we already unlocked our relic. Now we just need to get out of this mission, and we have to make sure we don't die. Just popping myself into Cloudwalker will make me invulnerable, untargetable, give me a chance to build up my shields and my health. Let's go get that yellow thing. That's some more focus. I got... where is it? Right here. Boom. 5,000 more focus earned. Very nice. Yeah, tonight's going to be all full of Warframe and chess. Really been enjoying both of these games a lot.
Sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming.
Warframe and chess. I played some League of Legends earlier today. I got into my first solo duo game. First time in like months. And we just got absolutely cooked. So I was like, okay. I think I'm good on that. And just before I got cooked, I was thinking maybe I have to set up a little... OBS setting, like stream for that as well. But after getting just absolutely murked, I was like, that can wait. That can be for another day. They got new champions in that game that I wasn't aware of what their kits do. Alright, life support. We need to survive. We actually have to wait this entire 5 minutes. We have to survive for 5 minutes before the extract. Okay, good. I was gonna say, wow. We're getting... ooh, there's an Iatan. I already picked it up. It wasn't an Iatan. What was it? That was an Iatan star. If we... okay, we didn't get any... we just got a 45. That's just Forma. But we're going for the Ducats. These are both common, so those are just worth 15. But the uncommon is worth 45. So we're going to snag that. We can just stay here. I'd love to just stay. If you guys want to stay, I'll definitely equip another. Are you sure you want to equip Axie B13? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looks like we're all equipping something different. The great thing about this, running these Void Fishers in a group, come on, is that you're going off of each other's drops. So at the end of the mission, maybe I didn't actually take what my relic off, like what my relic dropped. I just picked the most valuable ones. Since we have 4 people on a squad, you get to choose the best one from it. So if you just run this solo and just you're only gonna get 1 drop, and it might not be a very good one. So it's good to run with a squad, so it increases your chances of getting something that you want. For me tonight, we don't really want any specific item. Like, I don't even know. I have to look into what I would actually want. We're just, fortunately, the game shows you how many ducats it's worth, which is a currency you have to use to spend at the shop, the bi-weekly shop, Barakatir. And with those ducats, we can buy primed mods. And primed mods are just better versions of the normal mods. So, and I have like, I think I might have 1 primed mod. So I definitely need to start grinding this stuff more so I can buy like all the prime mods. That way I can get that next power spike in the account. Solid, solid. We got another guy to... We already opened up our relic, which is nice. Ooh, I see a Iatan star. 75 meters out. We will fly on over there, and we will grab that for sure. Where'd it go? I saw it on the map a second ago. Where is it? We'll take the mercy kill here. Where did it go? I just saw on the map. It must have just been... It was probably just the same symbol for an Iatan star, but actually wasn't. When I flew by, I probably just automatically picked it up. That's probably what that was. There we go. There we go. Just mark through these guys. Mark through these guys. Yeah, we're streaming both horizontally and vertically on YouTube. It's kind of neat. That's so cool that, you know, technology exists and you can do that. I was like, there's no way you can stream multiple streams, but you can. I will admit, though, the stream for Warframe does not look good on a YouTube short format. I'm still trying to find a better way to make that look good vertically, but when we switch over to chess, it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. They look nice on both. Alright, alright. It'd be nice if we pick up a rare drop from this relic run, this Void Fisher, because that's a rare drop from these relics is worth 100 ducats, and we're going for like upwards of 400, like the better part of 300. I think for the 1 prime mod that I need, or I want, is like 380 or 370. If we get a rare drop here, that's a third. That is a third. Very nice. Okay. I don't know why the time says 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Like, it said 5 minutes last time, but it ended before that, before it hit 0. So I don't know why, like, I don't know what the point of the countdown timer is. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's why, because it's going upwards. It's going up. It's just tracking how much time you've been in here, which is helpful for those weeklies that you're grinding for. Like, hey, survive a last like 20 minutes in a survival mission, and it has a clock on the side, so that is helpful. But when does this end, though? We already have all our Void Fishers that we need. Now we're just surviving, but when does this end? I would love to know how long this would just last. We're just murking everybody. Take the mercy kill here. Ooh, I need... Okay, so that's a weekly I need to do. I need a mercy kill 6 more enemies. So I'll definitely be focusing on that. If I can aim.
Oculists, if they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind. This is yours by right.
Oh, we're almost done. It's counting us down.
They know you're here. Prepare for sentient fighters.
Okay, so we just have 15 Ducats, 15, 15, and 45. We'll take that since it's worth 45. We haven't got any rare drops yet tonight. We've just been getting the uncommon, which are the silver. And I'll stay here and run another if these guys want to stay too. I'll stay longer.
Hiding Lua in the void risks being
Aw.
vulnerable. I fear we
Looks
are
like...
seeing the consequences of that
Oh, they all
now.
stay, but why didn't they attach a
Destroy
relic?
these void-stained
That
enemies.
doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Oh, I'm killing these guys too fast for me to be able to finish them. I need 6 more finisher to get one of my weeklies. Okay. These guys, I can't finish any of those guys. Oh. Really? I can't finish that guy either? Oh, let me finish him. Let me finish him. Let me finish him. Oh, my dog. He's getting in the way. He's getting in the way. Look at that. We already unlocked our fisher.
Well done, Tenno.
Or our relic. Oop. Mercy. There we are. Mercy kill. We need 5 more to complete that. That's cheap. The guy killed me when I was in that animation. Here, big baddie. Oh, they're gonna kill me again. I'm focusing too much on trying to get these finisher kills that I'm dying in the process. Focusing too much on it. Oh, I can get another one. 4 more. Oh, I just messed that one up. There we go. 3 more. Oh, wait, 1 more. That was it. Wait, what? How did I miscount? Did I actually just miscount? Hey, the miscount worked in our favor, so we're not too worried about it, fellas. There's like no way to dodge that. Go immune for a second so I can actually have a chance to... Come on, finish him for me. Finish him, Kubro. Let's try to get the finisher again. Just to double check. Dude, when the Kubro, when the little doggy gets in the way, it cancels my opportunity to finish them. Yeah, I guess I did complete that weekly, so that's nice. That is nice. Got another guy down here. There he is. Got a few here. We got another there. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Not too worried about those guys over there. Let me just swoop around, pick up some items here. Go ahead and murk these fellas. Unlock my alt fire. There's another. We just picked up another focus. Focus XP. Man, it's so satisfying just seeing all of these damage bubbles. All these numbers, big number go up. Takes me back to RuneScape. Alright, when does this one end? Are they just 5? I think they're just 5-minute rounds. So I think we're down to the last minute here. And there's a Riven Sliver that we can go pick up 30 meters out. Did I grab it? Yes, I did. Oh, it's just 2 of us. The other guys did leave us, so that makes sense. Maybe we'll call it here. That way we can get a full squad going again. Yeah, we'll extract after this one so we can get a full squad going. Not that we really need it. These guys are low level enough for us to be able to handle by ourselves comfortably. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. Shrimpy, this is Warframe. This is Warframe. It's the other game I have in my thumbnail, but you always conveniently get here when I'm streaming chess, which we will be doing chess again. Fear not. Warframe's a free-to-play like looter shooter in a sense. Honestly, I might just take the Forma, but we need the Ducats. That's why we're really here. That's why we're really here, but it's only 15. I might as well just get the blueprint. I'll take the blueprint for the Forma. Forma is what you use to set up a polarity. I just want to extract. Can I just extract? How do we extract from here? Maybe if we just don't pick something here, it'll extract us, or did I already miss the opportunity to extract?
Drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives. They will drain your life support unless they are destroyed.
Okay, so now we just have to run over to our extraction point. I was hoping we could just extract from there, but I guess this is part of the game. Yeah, Warframe's like a free-to-play looter shooter. It's super casual. Can also be super not casual, but I think there's an Iatan star right there. But is it gonna extract me before I can pick it up? Oh, it was just another rare item. Never mind. Okay. But it's a game that definitely it makes it real easy for you to feel like a very strong space ninja. That's why it's fun. That's why it's fun. Alright, that was a solid run. We'll start a... Let's go to our foundry and let's start building another Forma. Those are like something that people usually make sure that they're always crafting one daily if you have enough blueprints. Go to our foundry. We'll type in, what's that called again? Forma. We have 5, and yeah, we can start crafting. We can, maybe I'll start crafting a weapon adapter as well. Oh, that takes the Forma to make, actually. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll do that. We will do that. We'll pick that up and we'll craft another cipher. I haven't really been using this. I've just been solving them myself, but those are nice to use. Chroma, chroma, chroma. What else are we working on here? Revenant, we got Rhino. Do I just want to craft another Rhino, honestly? Where do I get another Rhino blueprint? Can I just buy that from the shop? Let me check the market real quick. Can I just buy a Rhino, or do you have to get the blueprint from a shop? Nice, yeah, you can just pick it up right here. I'll just buy that. I'm gonna start working on crafting another Rhino. That way I can helmet him and strip one of his abilities off. I think that's a good ability to work on. And we have plenty of We have plenty of resources to work on these. I guess I could just strip... I guess I could just helmet my other Rhino. I already have a Rhino, and I don't have Rhino Prime yet, so I guess the base Rhino is practically worthless now. But alright, let's get back to doing more relics. Because right now we're working on getting ducats. That way we can go buy... a primed mod from Katir. Katir comes and visits once every other weekend, and this is the weekend that he comes by. He's like Zur from Destiny. He's the every other weekend visit, and he has like rare items and that sort of thing. It was great. We did mean things, and we did them in style. Grunch. You need to pick up 10 reactants, and enemies drop them when you kill them. And that's as simple as that. Once we get 10, we unlock our relic. So now we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, and now we just need 5 more, and then we crack our relic.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And that is it.
You found a target.
We're hoping to get some rare drops, because rare drops are worth 100 ducats, and like I just don't know how to pronounce that. It's literally spelled D-U-C-A-T, ducat.
The captive has been escorted to the extraction point.
But that's the currency that you have to spend to get these primed mods, and primed mods are just stronger versions of normal mods.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
That was quick. That was a really quick... I like that. We don't have to hang out here for 5 minutes. We just did that in a minute and now we're gone. I'll just keep running those. Ooh. Can we scan this, or do we already scan this one? Looks like that's a new one. Ooh, we got a rare drop. That's worth 100 ducats. This uncommon, that's 15. The rare is, or sorry, the common is 45. We are going for the rare drop, which is worth 100 ducats. Ducats.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
And we're trying to get upwards of like 300, probably 400, just to be safe. That way we can buy. I think there's only one prime mod that Katir is actually offering that I want or really need. Everything else is kind of like niche, and I'll get to that later. Right now, we're just trying to get about 400 ducats. And I'd repeat that mission, fellas. That was a very quick one, and I liked that. You can see here, this bronze bar, these are all the common drops, and then the silver one are uncommon, and then the rare is gold, and the rare is what we're looking for. Those are 100 a pop, but we've gotten a lot of uncommons, and so we got 2 or 3 of those, so that's already 100 and some, 135 plus another 100, that's 235, plus I already probably have other prime items that I haven't sold yet, and so I think we'll be chilling. This is not a bad grind at all.
You're on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching
Oh, we have to go down here, don't we? Wow.
A fissure. Defend yourself.
Pick up
Use
another
reactant
fissure.
Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. You're still in the clear. No
There he
detection
is.
from enemy
He's
sensors.
going nowhere. That is the mission. Now we just have to pick up the
There's a heavy unit approaching.
other 7
Found the
fissures.
target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Now we just need
Excellent
5
work.
more.
We'll interrogate the
There's
captive back at
2.
base. Your part is done here.
We need 2 more. Boom. It's open, fellas.
Well done.
Relic is cracked, and now we get to extract. This is a very quick relic grind right here. I like this. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. So we just ran through 2 void fishers in like a minute. So this one's really good. Alfred Carlos 166. Hello fella, thanks for joining. We so yeah, this feels really nice. That was a really quick run. The 2 that we did just before this took forever. And we got another rare drop. That's worth 100. We are taking that. We are on a wow, back-to-back rare drops. That's really good. So now we have at least 335 ducats to cash in. And the prime mod that we need is like 360, 370. Got another Harrow chassis. I think this is a meme in Warframe. I think the Harrow chassis is the most like common chassis drop, and like some people, and those are worth something as well. I feel like I've seen that that's like a meme. You can cash those in for something good. Great. Let's just run another one before we go visit Barrow Katir. Another Void Fissure up here. We are streaming both vertically and horizontally, and for Warframe, the horizontal stream looks so much better than the vertical. However, when we go switch over to chess, I kind of like the vibe from the vertical stream. Chess converts really nicely vertically, but the horizontal stream for chess also looks really good. You can't mess up a horizontal stream. There's 2 fishers right there. Ooh, wow, there's a lot here. And we just need 3 more. That's already 7 out of 10.
Capture them quickly before they escape.
We just need 3 more.
That we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
3 more.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Alright, where are they? To make sure I kill some more dudes so I can get a few more. Nope, that wasn't a dude. My eyes. Okay, I randomly just picked up the last 3. That's nice. It's cracked. The relic is cracked. The relic is cracked. It'd be wild if we got 3 rare drops in a row, back to back to back. Back to back to back would be nice. Dude, that guy with his wings, that looks cool. Can I inspect him? I want to inspect him. Which one is he? Who is that? Uriel? Oh, if that's Uriel, he made Uriel look like a good dude. Isn't Uriel like a bad dude? Trixie. Show profile. That looks cool that looks really cool. Looks less cool here, but wow, he looks really cool. That's like the look I go for too. I like those angelic looks. I'm not, even though my guy is all black and red, like that's not really my style. I have a rhino that I've been playing with, but this is my first. This is like my second Warframe I've ever played with. I'm trying to expand a little bit. All right, we got some commons. We got one on. Well, that's only worth 25. I thought the uncommons were worth 45. The uncommons are usually worth 45, but for some reason it's only worth 25. The 25 is still better than 15, so we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. All right, let's take a look at Barrow Katir. I think that should be enough. I'm definitely down to keep running these, so. But let's take a look at Barrow Katir. Let's sell this stuff and see how many ducats we have currently. Barrow Katir is on Mercury this weekend at the Lorenda Relay. Lorenda. And then if you just hold Q on keyboard, he's just this guy over here. The Void Trader. I don't know how to actually find him or walk to him. It's just quicker to do it like this.
I have traveled the
We're going for
unknown
primed
vastness of the
flow,
void to provide
because this seems to be the
delights
most
for
universal.
discerning
It's for
customer.
Warframe, so this is for a pistol. Like, I never use pistols. Pistol, arc gun. I don't really use my arc gun. A shotgun, not really using another pistol, arc gun. So I don't really. The only one I could really use is this one, and it's 350 ducats. What is this? Oh, it's something that adds on the end of your melee weapon. That's neat. Is it worth 250 ducats? What is that? That's neat. Immortal skin. Okay. Got a nice little cape here. All right. Let's sell our
There is such a
prime
thing as being too
items.
discerning, you know. Nothing to your
How do we
liking?
sell those? I think it's one of the kiosks close by. Yeah, it must be one of these kiosks. Okay. That's 15, 15, 15, 25, 25, 45. 45, 45. We got this today. We got both of these today, I believe. Where's our 100? There's the 100, and there's the 100. 335. Let's just go ahead and sell. Sure. The Fang. Burstin, Nova Prime, Paris Prime. We have all the things. Can we build the Paris Prime? I might just hold on to these. That way we can just build that outright. So I guess I won't be selling those. Uriel, we'll keep hold of the blueprints for the Warframes, but we'll get rid of this Ember. Boom, 405 ducats. And then let's go back up here and buy him that primed flow.
Your golden approach is music to my ears.
So Prime
Tenno.
Flow is just going to be a better version of Flow. And this is a very universal... I mean, is it even that good? I'm sure we're just going to buy it. We're assuming it's fine.
Pleasure doing business with you, Tenno.
That's really,
Perhaps
again,
you'll come
the
to
only one I
my
really
next
care
party?
for. Because this is for a pistol. Like, I don't really use... so 3 pistol ones. And... No, 4 pistol ones. And then we got a shotgun one and then 2 arc gun ones. And like, I just don't care. Maybe I should, there's an argument to be made to, hey, thanks for the blessing, the Line Prime. I'll give you a little thank you. The Line, where you at? Thanks for the blessing. I wonder how that works. Like a random blessing. Do you have to, like, does that bless everyone here in the vicinity or just me specifically? Bear loot box. We're living in the future now. Yep. So primed flow. I'd like to see how that stacks up with the normal flow. We got 2 blessings. Do they stack? Can't imagine that they stack. Let's go to our mods. Flow. What's the normal flow? Flow. I have one maxed out. So I get plus 100% energy max. But primed flow. Start fusion. Boom, 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 boom. So not even halfway upgraded. It's already better than normal flow. Let's go ahead and up. We got 109,000 endo. We are what's max? 40,000 endo? Not bad. Not bad. Max energy. That's very good. Do I even use flow on anything right now? Let's take a look. My Wukong, it's not even that great. Oh, I am using flow. Very nice. So let's go ahead and unequip that. And let's equip our very new primed mod. Where is it? Is this my very first primed mod too? I don't think I have any other primed mods. Yeah, and let's start upgrading this. We have to be careful though. I only have 10 capacity to spend, so I can upgrade this 6 times. Boom. But it's still better. It's already, what, 18% better than the last one. Oh, wait, no, I have room for 4 more. Oh, I can max this out. There we go. and we just used up all of our capacity. We can throw a form on it too and regrind, but I think this is fine for now. And I don't have this like this doesn't even have any, like this isn't maxed out. This isn't maxed out. You can tell by the little blue dots. I'm really just running Wukong because of his 2 ability. His 2 ability is super nice. This is what's been letting me zip around the map really quickly. And before this, I was just rocking Rhino. I do like my Rhino build though. He looks pretty sick. I do like him. But now that I've been playing with Wukong with that mobility, oh my gosh. Like now I'm just gonna be looking for how to play the game faster and quicker. Let's try a few more of those fishers. That's nice. I need to be grinding these more often because I got a ton of them. And now we'll just get ready for the next Barocketeer in a couple weekends. What's on tap tonight, fellas? It's a Blizzard Hops. It's by Trogs. Blizzard Hops by Trogs.
You are here to
I like
find
Trogs.
a
I've actually been to
bring them to the extraction
Trogs
point.
before. It's like in Harrisburg area.
Void fishers,
It's a nice
you need
brewery.
to open a relic, but are you confident you
Their beer
can
can
their fury?
kind of tastes all samey. Just kind of,
We're near
thick
a
craft
fissure.
beer.
Collect
It's not my
reactors.
favorite brand, but I do. It's a solid brand, but sometimes it can be a little
You
obtuse.
are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
All right, we have 2 out of now we have 4 out of 10
Stay focused.
Uh,
There's a heavy unit
reactants.
approaching. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Oh,
We
I want to
cannot
get
let
that.
our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Success. The capture
Oh,
is
and we
safely
just
in
like that, we already cracked our
Congratulations,
relic.
Jenna.
This is such a fast, and then we're already going to extraction. This is like the best
That's it.
relic
You open the
farm.
relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Because we were doing some like defense ones and survival, and those you have to hit a certain time. It's like 5 minutes a pop, but we literally just ran through this in like a minute. Was that that could not have been more than a minute? Okay, it might have been 2 minutes. It might have been 2 minutes, but still really good. We got 2 uncommons and 2 commons, and it doesn't really matter which one we get. We just want some more rare drops, the gold, but the 45 Ducats, you can't really complain. It's a solid amount for a uncommon drop.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Very solid. Fellas, we are streaming both vertically and horizontally. This is just let's be honest. We all game too much, right? Gaming is fun. I love gaming. But I was working one day, I'm like thinking to myself, I game way too much not to justify just streaming for fun as a hobby or something. So since I already have some technical background with some video editing and whatnot, and I love gaming, it's like, and I have the equipment for it. It's like if I didn't have the equipment and I didn't have the knowledge of how to do it, I would just be dreaming about having those 2 things, right? I have those 2 things and I'm not doing it. Like I'm a hypocrite. I need to, so it's been chill. It's been fun. We've just been doing Warframe and chess. We actually had our very first viewer game last night. Someone in the chat, they wanted to hop on chess.com with me and play me, and we played once before. I got the win, but last night
We received
it was a
intel
revenge
that
game.
somebody vital to enemy operations
She
is
embarrassed
here.
me in front of
Find them
everybody.
and capture them.
she
Void fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can
she
withstand
got the
that?
revenge game.
You found a fissure.
Chess looks, when I'm streaming chess, I do have a nice little setup going for the chess, and it looks really good on the vertical screen. I'm stuck here.
Target located. Bring them
But it looks
in.
good horizontally as well. But for Warframe, going horizontal is the way to go. I need to tinker with the vertical stream with Warframe and try to find a way to make it look a bit better and get more of the screen in. But it's
The
like,
capture target has vital
it's tough, you know what I
information
mean?
that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
It's tough, but oh well.
Success.
We
Captain
need
is safely in
6
our hands.
more fissures. We need
Congratulations,
3 more fissures now to unlock this. There's one over there. And let's go back to this yellow blip and pick that up. Let's open this up. And we need 2 more fissures. Hopefully we'll find them on the way. And there's one right over there. Now we just need 1 more. Do we have a Volt? Yeah, we did. Or a Gauss. I'm not sure which one. I think it must be Volt. I'm moving much more quick. I'm moving quicker now. It must be because of his ability. He sped us up. Alright, I need 1 more fissure. I need 1 more fissure. I need 1 more. Can one of you guys please drop one? On my way there. I need 1 more. Oh, it's actually not going to let me get back there until I get it, probably. Guys, someone drop a fissure, please. Can someone please drop a fissure? I'm at 9 out of 10. I just need 1 more. And no one's dropping it. I might have to backtrack a little bit, honestly, fellas. Which feels annoying. I know I passed one, but I was assuming that I'd be able to find another one on our way back to the extraction. No, did I miss out on opening mine? And now I just don't get to open it? That's so silly. Is that real? And because they got to the extraction and they couldn't wait for me to get 1 more, I'm just out of luck.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Ted.
But that's such a fast run. That was what? Yeah, not even 3 minutes. So it's like whatever. I guess that's a trade-off with quicker runs. Is like we have to make sure you unlock you crack your fissure, because if you don't have that much time to do it. You don't have that much time to do it. All right, let's run that back. This time, let's crack it. We're gonna do the same one. This time, let's actually crack it. Maybe we primed it up nicely to get the rare drop, which would be nice. Yeah, this is Warframe. Yep, Warframe. It's free to play. I've tried getting into this game a few times before. It's like a 12-year-old game. But every time I've tried to get into it, I would play it for like a week. It just wouldn't hook me. And granted, this was when it was still like within the first 5 years of its existence. And every time I came back, it just wasn't really... I don't know, it just didn't hook me somehow. Now, though, I recently bought a new PC because Battlefield 6 was about to come out, and I had my old PC was like 8 years old. I built it years ago, back when I was still living with my parents, maybe? It was a while ago. I don't even remember, but I built it for like video editing, so I had a good processor and everything, but I didn't have a good graphics card, so it didn't take long before I just wasn't able to play any modern games. I was playing like old school RuneScape, chess, League of Legends, and turn-based games, whatever. But this time around, actually, I'm just going to take the blueprint. These are all just worth 15. I'm just going to take the Forma. But this time around, I played the Battlefield 6 beta. I was excited for it to come out, and then the beta was over. So then I came back to Warframe on a whim for some reason. And for some reason this time it clicked for me. And I already knew what was going to happen. Battlefield 6 is just around the corner. I bought the game, but I knew I wasn't going to play it. It comes out and I haven't played the game just because Warframe has scratched that itch for me. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess it's not that crazy to imagine why it didn't click for me before, because when the game was really new, right? All you had to do, you just traveled, you did all these missions through the star chart. And it was there was not much story. It was not much things to grind for. Now it's like completing every mission in the star chart is like early game, because once you complete them all, then you unlock the steel path, which is a hard mode, which I haven't even grinded. So now it locks it all up again. Now you have to play these missions on. So this is these are enemies that are like a level 100 and up. But if this is just normal, this is very early on. It's like 5 to 15. Like I'll just work through it. But now, Steel Path, and you got the Daviri. You can grind for Incarnate weapons, which are late game weapons. In the normal circuit, you can grind for a Warframe every week. So you got these like weeklies and these dailies, and it's super nice, super chill. But when you first get into it, it's very, there's so many things to grind for. All right, I'm not really doing any Daviri this week, so I might not even get these, but I should, just to get the Nightwave. This is the battle pass essentially, but Warframe's free to play, and this battle pass is free. Oh, I need a Mark 5 mods or resources. So in our next Fisher run, we'll make sure to mark 5 resources. That'll give us 100 reputation for, or sorry, 1,000 reputation. And I don't know when I'm ever going to use an arc gun. Is that in the arc wing? Yeah. Wait, what? Enter either an arc wing mission, okay, yeah, or equip one of your arc guns with a Gravity Mag to use it in normal. Wait, what? Gravity Mag? What's a Gravity Mag? I didn't realize you could do that. A Gravity Mag allows Arcwing guns to be deployed in terrestrial zones. Install this device on Arcwing guns to compensate for atmospheric gravitational force not experienced in space. Note, deployment requires gear obtained from the Profit Taker mission in Fortuna. What? I just learned something new. Game for life. Great gameplay. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, dude, it's all the game. You play Warframe at all? All right, let's get another Void Fisher going. We'll just run the same capture mission. These are quick and painless, fellas. These are quick and painless. These are very quick and painless. I didn't realize there's an item in this game to equip on your arc gun so that you can use it in non-arc wing missions. Doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me at all.
You are here on a capture mission.
It does not surprise me at all.
And extract our target. Watch out.
All this smoke making it hard for me to see.
Do you have a matching relic? A Fisher. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
Where is there's a Fisher. That's 1 out of 10. We need 9 more.
Look for more reactant.
We need 9 more reactants. Now we need 7 more. Why am I climbing up on that? Yeah, fellas, we will be playing chess at some point, but this is scratching an itch for me now. I was trying to play some more Warframe last night, but last night was a very chess-heavy stream. Very chess-heavy. But tonight, Warframe is scratching an itch. Last night, I was struggling running through some objective I was trying to get done, and I was just not feeling it. So I just ended up playing a lot of chess last night. Okay, we need 1 more reactant. Can we get this? Can we get it this time? There it is.
That's it.
Now we extract.
Finish your mission and we'll
now we extract. Hopefully we get a rare drop. If we get a rare drop, that'll be the 3rd rare drop tonight. I'm getting all hemmed up here. Woo! Let's play some music while we wait to extract. Oh, there we go. We got 1 uncommon. It's only worth 25, but it's better than 15. These are all 15. That's all I'm looking at. I don't actually know what all these items do or whatever. I'm just looking at how much ducats they're worth, and this one's worth the most. Rare is worth 100.
I am pleased with
Worth 100. And we got 2 rare drops tonight, which is really nice. Almost done with the beer on tap. It's Blizzard of Hops by Trogs. It's a hazy gold. Hop is cycle winter. Centennial Chinook Galaxy El Dorado. We created this winter IPA to toast hop growers around the world for another successful harvest. This storm of hoppy citrus and pine notes is a bright reminder that the end of the hop cycle is only the beginning. Wow. All right, let's run another Void Fisher. Man, this capture one that's been just nice to just rip through. It's been so quick. Let's change it up though. Mobile defense. Ooh, a capture Orkin 45. So this will be a little stronger, but still capture. Capture seems to be really nice. And do we have any relics for it? We do not. So never mind on that one, fellas. Never mind on that one. So I guess everyone you can. Oh, okay, I get it now. So this is a Lith Fisher. This is a Meso Fisher. This is a Neo Fisher. This is an Axie Fisher. Requiem Fisher. So I guess I don't have any. Do I have any Requiem? Oh, that looks rare. Well, that looks rare. What are these mods? Parazon mods. Look at these mods, guys. Mods don't look like this, but this looks nice. And then you just give a... So, for it being rare, it just seems like very common-ish drops. Alright. Let's do, do we want to try another Sabotage?
You have loyal.
It's been a while since I've done arbitration. Do we even need to do any more like arbitrations? These alerts. I like never check these alerts. I should probably check these alerts more often, but I really don't. We already did our Archon hunt for the week. Swordies, these refresh every hour, and I already did one last night. Can I hover a legendary core? I believe a legendary core. No. I believe a legendary core. That's the legendary item that you have a chance to get at the end of this. I believe a legendary core is an item that you equip onto your mod, and it instantly levels it up to max rank. And the benefit of that, if I go over to my mods, the benefit of that, wow, I've got all these new mods. Look at the art on this. This is crazy. Well, anyways, let me, what's a good mod to use an example of? Like one of these guys, right? Okay, why isn't it letting me do it? Oh, wait, because I accidentally selected something. Let me unselect that. If you upgrade a mod all the way, right? You need like 35,000 endo, or 2 million credits, whatever. And a lot of other ones, this should actually be like closer to 100,000 endo probably from the base up. Maybe 70, I don't know. But that legendary core, you just throw it on here, I believe. It just max ranks your mods, and you don't have to spend credits or endo. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I've heard. That is what I've heard. Oh, let's check our syndicates, actually. Am I working on any, like, syndicate grinds? Okay, so we do need to spend some offerings here. I think I'm just kind of going down and trying to buy everything before I go over to a different...
Our enemies will fear you with that.
Go over to a different syndicate. Sure, we'll buy this one too. We have enough rep to buy another one. I don't know when I'm going to change this, but like you can only really... Like... I've only ever been grinding towards these ones. I have never grinded these, and I don't want to just start grinding for these and lose all the reputation for this. So I figured, let me just slowly try to buy everything from this shop. That way I don't ever have to come back to it. That's my theory.
All right, what can we help you with?
But that's going to take some time, fellas. That's going to take some time. Like, am I ever going to need this? I don't know, but let's just buy it anyways, because I don't want to have to re-grind for it. What is this? A Carvus stock? It's for like a weapon or something? We'll buy this mod. I don't even know what this does, but we'll buy it. And we're just gonna work our way down the line. And we don't have quite enough for another one, unfortunately, but that's fine. At least we give ourselves more headroom to get some more reputation there. Fortuna. I do need to grind the Fortuna eventually. Kavya, I do want to get that up higher. For right now, this will do. For right now, that'll do. We're already at 5 there. We need to grind this out more. That'd be nice to finish. And then we haven't even touched these, honestly. I wish they would update these primary syndicates, though. This whole, like, not being able to have them all maxed at the same time is kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. I should go over these. I should really go over these. Alright, well, I am out of my brew. I might take a quick 2-minute, 3-minute break. I'm gonna go AFK, come back with another brewski. And that might be a good time to go hop over to some chess. So, I'll be right back, fellas. We'll be back for some chess. Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. As you can see, we're swapping over to some chess. Just had to take a quick 3 minutes there to hit the restroom. more importantly. Grab our next brew for the night. We're rocking with a Pilsner from Trogs, another Trogs beer. It's a Pilsner, Sunshine Pilsner. It's 4.5. We got color, it's a straw golden. Year round, so it sells year round. Hops, Saaz, S-A-A-Z, Saaz, and Hirschbrocker. Hirschbrocker? I don't even know how to pronounce these words. It takes the right ingredients, people, and I can't even read this. Where's the light? People and processes to nail. Okay, it takes the right ingredients, people, and processes to nail the complex blends of 2-row barley, zesty Zaz hops, and larger yeast. Secondary fermentation creates natural carbonation that delivers soft notes of fresh cut straw and flowering herbs. In the end, the bright and refreshingly clean American craft Pilsner is our go-to when the sun is shining and makes us happy when skies are gray. All right. Last night we did play a slower game. We played a slower game. Let me adjust my screen here so you can actually see the eval bar when we decide to review our games. There we go. We lost, but I did enjoy the slower time control. So to start things off, let's go for a 15-10. Let's go for a 15-10. Take our time with these moves, fellas. Once we get out of the opening. Sicilian defense. We're going to take that, double up his pawns. And finish our development. Finish our development. There we go. Got our 2 central pawns. And now we can simply just, develop, finish our development, and we're out of the opening already by move 10, 11. 10 or 11. Move 10 or 11. Is there a case to just bring the queen up to defend? That way, that kind of develops our queen a little bit. Or do we just push? I think pushing here is a-okay. First sip of the Sunshine Pilsner, by the way. Another beer by Trogs. Which, I used to be a much bigger fan of Trogs, but nowadays, it just feels too thick. Too hoppy. But it's fine. I mean, I'm always looking at these ideas at some point. And obviously, this seems more natural because it would kind of block the bishop in. But I'm also just chilling. Keeping them there in the center. Just kind of chilling, keeping them there in the center. We could actually bring our bishop out here, kind of be a buzzkill to his king, which not a bad move. I kind of do like the idea there. Do like the idea. Seems like a kind of wild square to go to though, honestly, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's a 15-10 game too. We got plenty of time to think. Make our moves nice and slowly. Just to think and make slow moves. My hair's kind of messed up. Let me get a hat on. Let me get a hat on. My messed up hair. I'm out here. Should have a hat on to fix my hair. He goes D6. He goes D6. I think I'm fine with that. It's not really a... Yeah, it's okay. That's fine by me. We are playing a slower time control tonight. We're usually playing like 3-2 blitz games, but to start things off, I did kind of enjoy that slower game that I was playing on yesterday. We lost it, but it's a nice change of pace to actually be able to think about your moves. Is this the time where we push for E5? He has 3 attackers. I have only 2 defenders, so it's not really good unless we bring our rook out, which could help with development, or even bring our queen up over. We have some ideas like kind of rerouting the knight or something, but where to go then afterwards? Not really anywhere. Can we reroute so it can also attack the pawn maybe somewhere? Are there any ideas bringing the knight over on the rim, which is dim, which I don't like? Is there an idea of bringing the rook over? I do kind of like that, actually. We'll do that first. Kind of X-raying all these pieces in the queen. I think that's fine. It's a good move. I think that's a good move. We can finish our development by bringing our next rook over. His knight's not really going anywhere. Do we now have an idea to push our pawn here? He still has 3 attackers on the square, and I still only have 2 defenders. But is there some sort of move where we kind of force a trade and... I bet the computer says something crazy right now, like just push your H pawn, bro. Like that's wild. But I mean, this pawn is kind of weak. I mean, pawns are weak. I need to find a way to attack. So I already got something going here. If I can like reroute my knight, get that off the square, get a couple attackers on that. Maybe push this pawn, bring the knight in or something. But he has this bishop here, so. That's something you always have to consider, that sort of thing. Don't have any crazy like knight sacks, do we? No. He would just take this way anyways. He wouldn't take that way because that would lead him to that. What does this pawn push lead to? He would take. I would take. Kind of opens up this file for me to get something going maybe, but I don't really want to give up these central pawns though, right? Like pushing here feels kind of silly, but I bet the computers are screaming at me to, but I don't want to give those up. We have a nice natural square for a knight, but that simply just gets kicked out in multiple ways. But it would also open up the file to bring the queen into the game, which would be nice. I wonder if there's an argument to move the knight here instead. That way it can open up. But if I move both these pieces out, then it's going to leave this under attack, and I don't want that. So what about this? Again, he has 3 attackers, I only have 2 defenders. So no. So no. Just reroute my knight now. Maybe move my queen first and then reroute my knight. I would love to know what the best move is here. This is a part of the game where I start, like, this is the good and bad part about playing slower games. Like in a blitz game, I'm just doing any of these, you know, I'm just doing any of these moves, man. It doesn't even matter. But in a slower game, you really, like, this does matter. This really does matter. This really does matter. Queen up and get, maybe that's a way to get my see, I like that idea. I do like that idea. I go here. He doesn't have this because then I would just take, but I do have to be careful with the fact that you know, I do have to be careful. Hey, we only spent 3-4 minutes on that move, fellas. And watch, I'll review this game after the fact, and that this was a blunder or something, or a missed win. We can reroute this multiple ways, but the idea is we're going to try to get some pressure going on here somehow. Our buddy here has more than 15 minutes on his clock. Granted, he's able to think about his moves during when I'm taking 4 minutes on my moves, but the fact that I think he's trying to end the game with more time than what he started with, which is crazy. You have so much time. Why aren't you using it? We are streaming both vertically and horizontally, by the way. I was playing Warframe just a minute ago. We're doing Warframe and chess. I doubt we'll go back to Warframe tonight. I think we're just doing chess, but for Warframe, it looks much better on the horizontal stream. I need to figure out a better way to make it look good on the vertical stream. Chess, though, there's an argument to be made. It looks even better on the vertical format than it does the horizontal format. So whether you're joining us on the YouTube Shorts or the just traditional YouTube, welcome. Appreciate you swinging by, saying hi, hanging out, vibing out. This is good. Hey, we have Queen G3 now, and we'll have 2 attackers on that. He'll likely push or something, but we could also push or whatever. I think we have... Looking good. And when was the last time you saw a pawn structure like this, gentlemen? When's the last time you ever saw a pawn structure like that? I don't think I've ever seen a pawn structure like that. Unfortunately, this pawn move does get rid of these ideas. However, we do have... I'm not sure if we're ever sacking here because he has plenty of defenders, but I think it's our time to push our H-pawn. Harry the H-pawn, I've heard him called. Start a kingside attack. Start a kingside attack. And hey, our opponent is actually spending some time. He almost took an entire minute there. I guess his last move was also 1 minute and 8 seconds. So he is slowing down just a hair. We have this pawn push, don't we? He wouldn't want to take because then we can just take back and we're doing this. He would just simply probably just push, right? So we go here and we push. But at that point, we're locking this up. And I don't think it's in his best interest to lock this position up because we're going to get some things over here, I believe. Do we have this? Because he can't take. Because again, we have this. So if we did this, he would obviously take with the knight. and then we would take. But then I think he's just up a knight. So it was a nice thought. It was a nice thing to just take a look at. Do we ever just, when do we take? Do we ever take? I think we, oh man, if we could ever push and get like a knight or something up on this square, that would be nice. But I mean, he still has a light squared bishop to, yeah, this is a pretty weak pawn. If I ever get a second attacker on that, which I did, that's why he pushed, because we were eyeing that up. Can we reroute a knight somehow to also attack this? So if we take, and he takes. We have 1, 2, 3. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. He's pretty well defended, fellas. He's pretty well defended. We take, he takes. Maybe we'll take. But again, he still has a defender. Maybe we just lock up the position. Yeah, let's lock it up, because then it frees our knight from having to defend this. We can move our knight around and maybe, you know, or do we just start our pawn push? I'm gonna work on starting to do our pawn push, because I'm gonna be bringing my pieces all up. We're not gonna go there because we got our bishop, but you get what I'm saying. I want to get my pieces all up in here and start attacking his king. Yeah, we're starting the chess grind tonight with a rapid game, a slower game. We've been just spamming those blitz games. It's 3 minutes, it's 3+2, but I should probably spend more time with slower games. That way I can actually think about things. Okay, he's attacking our rook on c1 with his bishop on h6. Where do we move our rook to? Is there an idea where we move our rook off the back file so it's a little bit more in the game maybe? Or do we just kind of move it one way or the other? If we keep on this, we keep this like discovered idea up. If we go over here and then we're getting some more defenders here where we could like probably take, and then we have this open file if he takes back this way. I like the idea. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Plus if it works here. Wow. Wow, what a move, fellas. We just lose our queen. Fellas, we lose our queen. I needed to move my knight earlier so I had some sort of escape square. Do we have any sort of sacking, or do we just have to take? Well, that feels bad, fellas. So he was just... Wow. That is horrible, guys. Honestly, I almost don't want to take. I might just want to drop back and take with my king, and hopefully I can start locking this position up and fight for a draw. Oh, that is something, guys. Wow. Good move. Really good move. That's unfortunate. Now the bad part about slower games is now he's completely winning. In a blitz, I could still try to make it confusing and, you know, use my knights to maybe, you know, do some sort of crazy fork stuff or whatever. But it's gonna be, he has so much time to react to that. I like how I use so much time. Usually the guy who uses more time should be in a better position, but he is in a much better position than me, obviously, because he just took my queen. But hey, that gives, the good news about that, though, it gives me some more time to enjoy the brew. The brew on tap is a Sunshine Pilsner by Trogs. Used to be my favorite brew from Trogs, but I've kind of grown out of Trogs. Trogs nowadays seems to be a bit obtuse for my taste. So now this is where he starts using a lot of his time to, you know, not lose a lead, because he should not lose this. I can find a way to coordinate all my pieces. I'm gonna find a way to coordinate all my pieces and stay in the fight. I think that's gonna be my only chance. That was such a good move on his part, though. So just bringing my queen out, I really thought this was like a good move, but yeah, like this move made sense because now I had two attackers on this weak pawn, right? So he obviously defends that, right? But not only is it defending this pawn, it's taking away a square for my queen to go to. I thought this was good to start doing a little pawn push attack. He brings his bishop out. He threatens my rook. But not only was he threatening my rook, he was threatening bringing his bishop in. So I saved my rook. I didn't see this. And now my queen has nowhere to go because his bishops. Because of his bishops, man. I mean, I'm already completely lost, right? Just gonna go for this, and you know, move around, right? If I take, he takes, take back. It's I'm just gonna be down by so much material regardless of what I do. I forced myself to have to take this. That's all right. We might just FF this one, boys, and get to the next one. I do like playing the slower formats, but wow, I feel bad because I am actually using my time, right, to think about some good plans and attacks and everything, but it's not helping us, man. It's not helping. Oh, this is actually nice because now we get to save our rook. Because if he takes back, or sorry, if he takes first, we just get his queen, so he can't take. Now we get, so this does help us. Now we're not losing by as much, fellas. We were down by 7 or 8 points. Now we're only down by 3. We have 2 rooks. He has a rook and a queen, so he is still doing much better. But we're not doing as bad as we were. Max the Wolf. Hey, how are you doing? I just subscribed and already liked it. How's your Christmas going? Bright eyes. Bright eyes? Yeah. No, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying the chess. Christmas is great. We're at the phase in our life now where Christmas is more for the kids, you know what I mean? So, but mommy and daddy still find time and gift ideas to give each other, but our little girl, she loves her new She got her like what, one or two different like karaoke sets or something, like little microphones that have speakers on, so she'll just be singing to those. And a neat little gift that our babysitter has at her house is a mini projector that has, little cartridges in it, and it projects a storybook, right? And it actually reads the story. And oh my goodness, there's my wife just took a photo of bath time with the kids, and she actually took the projector up into the bathroom and played it on the wall, and they had like the dim lights and everything during bath time, and they really enjoyed that. So that was kind of like her big gift. But yeah, Christmas is doing well. How's yours? How's your Christmas, Max? Hey, no worries, man. Only one watching. I'm just doing this for fun. The reason why I'm doing this, right? I'm sorry if I'm making you feel like you're the only viewer. I don't feel like you're the only viewer, right? That's the trick. I feel like I'm streaming to 1,000 people. But no, I'm not. I'm just doing this. I don't know how much you game, but I game a lot. And I have I have the equipment for streaming. I have some of the knowledge of how to, but I just never do. But if I didn't have the equipment or the knowledge, I would just be wishing that I did. So I have these two things and I don't do it. I'm kind of a hypocrite, right? I'm like, come on now. So it's a casual thing. It's just something to do for fun. It's a hobby. Have zero expectations. I'm not a professional streamer or anything. But I game enough. I'm at my desk enough. I have a job where I'm home every night and I have some time. We have a good life situation with the wife and the kids, the family, and like, why not? Why not put those skills and passions to use instead of just going to my 9 to 5 or not my 9 to 5, my 5 to 4, or 6 to 4. Yeah, very casual, no expectations. It's just something I'm going to be doing more regularly in the evening because it's a nice way to. It's fun. But Christmas has been good for you fellas. We are streaming both horizontally and vertically, and for chess, it looks good on both. It looks really good vertically as well. But for Warframe, the game I've been grinding a lot, it's I need to find a better way to figure that one out. And I just don't know what to do here, fellas. Not gonna lie. Can't really push this pawn to help me with this attack, because if I push that pawn, he just comes right on in. This pawn is guarding the square. And honestly, if I just move my king up, it guards the square as well to stop him. I'm not gonna think. I've already spent 2 minutes on that move, 2.5 minutes, but it's all good. Good news though, Max. Good news. You're not the only one watching. You're not. And honestly, that's something I thought about, not to get too meta or break the fourth wall or anything, but you know, when you try to get into streaming, it feels weird because like you're streaming to nobody, right? So if you're streaming to nobody, how do you get to that point where those people have thousands or hundreds of people watching and they can just read off the chat? Well, I've kind of learned it. Just start yapping. You just start narrating what you're doing. Just repeat yourself a few times, like Hikaru Nakamura does when he streams his chess. He just repeats the same thing over and over again. But if you're ever trying to get into it, just go into it with no expectations. And the best part about this, when you leave, I'm going to just keep talking like you're here. Or just keep talking like... Just keep doing what I'm doing. Don't overthink it too much. Man. This is tough, fellas. I'm doing this, right? Because once I push this pawn, I want to be able to guard this square still so he can't come in. My idea kind of right now is I'm going to push and try to get some sort of, like, when we're all taking, like, my rooks are on good files. They have some sort of discovered attack against the queen and king. That's the best we got. We're already down so much material. We're just going to hope for some sort of counterplay with this. So now he has it discovered, right? So he's eyeing up G5. But now this is already our plan in the first place, and now when he goes, Oh, but now I have double pawns here, so I have a lot of things in the way before I get this discovered attack once everything gets traded. Honestly, that is so good for me. Like, I'm totally fine with that move. I am a-okay with that move, besides the fact that it just leads into a crappy situation. So we're gonna guard this square fast. Can I play a game of chess with you? Absolutely. I've actually played with some viewers before. Actually, last night, one of my viewers popped in. We played each other before. I got the win the very first time we played, but last night she came back with vengeance. And she came back with the dub. So we're even Steven with her. But yeah, if you add me, my name is Big Breakfast on Chess. I'll actually get you in the next game. I actually usually do just the 3-2. The 3-2. But to start things off tonight, we're slowing it down a little bit with this 15 game. Oh yeah, there are some people watching, right? Yeah. But again, if no one was watching, I'd just be... That's the key if you ever try to get into it. It's just... Who cares? Just keep doing your thing. I'm talking too much. I'm yapping. But that's part of it. Yeah, the big reason why I try to get into it, just... Game too much not to just have fun with it, but... HZT Yakarizo. 1, how do you come up with a username like that? And 2, how do you pronounce... What am I supposed to pronounce there? Carizo. What's the story behind that username? I'm gonna call you Carrie. Come on, Carrie. Yeah, add me on chess.com. Look up Big Breakfast. And then I will add you back. Can't take, because this is doing some good work defending this pawn and keeping him from getting in here. If he takes, we can take back, and we still have this decent structure. Again, we're completely losing here, right, fellas? But... can't necessarily take this because he's just going to kick us away, right? And we're losing on time. We're just going to take, fellas. For those who just joined, we were streaming both vertically and horizontally. We got a dual stream going. And for chess, they both look good. But for Warframe, I was saying this earlier. It only really looks good on the horizontal, but for chess, it looks good on both. I am pleased with how it came out. Is there a way to fight for a draw here? My king is just... I am just trapped. I am just trapped. Shrimpy, we were just talking about you. Someone else just asked to play in a game. And I said, absolutely you can play in a game. We've actually had a couple people who've wanted to play in a game. And I name dropped you. He is a pro, so be careful. You have to wait for him to get drunk first. Okay. I thought you were talking about the person I'm playing against as a pro, but she is referring to me. That is diabolical. We are on our 3rd brewski, so I guess I'm a little vulnerable. But I'm really not. I drink these at such a slow rate that it's no effect. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I can see that. See that coming from a mile away. For me to be the guy who's using all of my time and still be in a worse position, I mean, I'm only down by 2 points. Dunzo, man. We are... I have to guard that. I can't guard that, though. takes, and he's gobbling up everything. That's tough. That's tough. Shrimpy's way too kind. Shrimpy, you're way too kind. Let's hope he misses this move, huh? One could hope. But he's not. He's not going to miss this. Carrie, if you add me on chess.com, I don't see any messages yet. But if you add me, we can definitely play. We can definitely send a couple or one. There's no good moves here, fellas. No good moves, man. We get 10 seconds back every time. Yeah, we have a lot of unique viewers today. We have Mason, we have Shrimpy, we have Game for Life, we have a bunch of people. GG, fella. You housed me. You absolutely housed me. What's he thinking about? What could he possibly be thinking about? I'm not gonna resign. You better make a move. I'm not resigning. I'm not resigning. Yeah, he the mate and 2 from here, huh? Something. Yeah. Good eye, Shrimpy. Good eye. I just sets him back up for the I don't have any counterplay. I'm just no counterplay. Max, if you're still joining us, if you're still here, what may I ask? How'd you come across me? How'd you find this stream? How'd you find us? All right, now he's just showing off. Now he's just showing off. BBB2312. How do you come up with a name like that? How do you come up with a name like that, buddy? Love to find a way to get a draw out of this. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. Even if we got these off the board, right? He is just absolutely cooking me. He's absolutely cooking me. I'm upset that I'm getting punished for using all my time to think, and then he just traps my queen. Fellas, if you're just joining us, let me show you how he trapped my queen. I love this idea. If only he was... Fellas, we're going for the draw. Going for the draw. Lock me up. Lock me up. He doesn't fall for it, guys. He doesn't fall for it. Losing to a guy who doesn't know how to mate makes me mad. How about you? Yeah, I mean, when you're at an end game and stuff, and you're just like, and they're purposely like, it is frustrating for sure. All right. I finally moved this to start doing some sort of attack, right? I brought my queen back here so I can finally attack this weak pawn. 2 attackers against this 1 defender. He defends that, right? Now it's guarded. I moved to start doing some sort of attack. He finds this great move. I think he's attacking my rook. Somehow we're still even here. Me, I move my rook. Do you see the move? Bishop f4. And now my queen is trapped. What was my idea? How does this help me? Is my queen not just trapped still? Wow. Well, that would have been a much better outcome for sure. This is a long follow-up that this computer is showing me. But that did not happen. I took. And then it was a slow burn the rest of the time. Fortunately, at this point, it looks like I'm just making good moves, except for that... Oh, mate in 3, and he misses it, huh? Still mate in 3, and he misses it, huh? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Hey, I just got a friend request. I imagine that is our new friend. What did I say? I was going to start calling you Carrie. Carrie, I see it. I add you back. Let's get this game going. Do you want to slow it, speed it up? I've usually just do 3-2. I'll challenge you to a 3-2. We were just starting the chess stream off with a little quicker game there, but I will challenge you to a 3-2. Here in 3, 2, 1. Boom, here we go. I select random for the pieces, so it was just by fate they gave me the white pieces. What's up with your username? Finlinson 1371. Fellas, we might be able to grind some rating points tonight. Come on, Carrie. Take it easy on me, please. Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me like Shrimpy has already. She came back. She's like, oh yeah, that first game that you had that you beat me, I was just kidding. Let me really play ya. I've never been the same since. THNHLCHTN. That must be a phonetical spelling of a word. Good thing about Blitz, you don't feel the weight of every move because you can just keep making moves. But those slow rapid games and you get down by 9 points because you lost your queen and you didn't see some crazy tactic where you could also take their queen back. Oh, I can't believe that was an option. I need to review that game again. The counterattack. It's a simple idea. Counterattack. Your piece is being attacked. Can you find a way to counterattack a piece that is of equivalent value? And I was not able to find it. My buddy on Snapchat, he's playing cards. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but he's playing cards, and of course, in his hand, he has certain numbers that we don't talk about, and he's going to jail for that. He's going to jail for that. Double life sentence too. What do I got? We have a very natural, just bishop development move. Very natural. All natural. That seems like a bad move because he just kind of blocks his own bishop in. So his bishop's the pawn now. He opens up his other bishop though, so he's trading power, right? A little bit. I guess he doesn't, but now he just opens up knight d5. And yeah, he could take and I can take back. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this. We'll figure out the rest later. We'll figure out the rest later. We have two attackers on his e5 pawn. Two attackers on his e5 pawn. If he really wants to kick my bishop out, I can just go bishop g3, and then I'll have three attackers on his. Now we just have two attackers against no defenders, so we just snag a pawn here, fellas. But what do we snag it with? The rook or the knight? Probably the knight. Every time I get too loosey-goosey with this sort of thing. We're taking with the knight first. Yeah, he can take back a pawn. It's... Yeah, I mean, I think this is fine still for us. Takes back with the knight, and we're all even Steven. And we're all even Steven. The Blockheads 101. Hello. How do you come up with a name like that? What are some good attacking ideas that we have here, fellas? Do we have any? We need to be careful with our clock management as well. We are running low on time. By the way, fellas, this is a viewer game. This is a viewer game. Someone in your very own chat is also playing in this chess game. So fingers crossed that they find the dub, because who's rooting for the streamer? No one's rooting for the guy who is hosting this, right? Everyone's rooting for the guy in the chat. The guy in the chat, I'm not sure if you can scroll up to see him, is HZTYKI. We just call him Carrie. Carrizo. Carrizo is the last half of the name. Yeah, Carrizo. And if he beats me, he won't be the only viewer who's beaten me in the game. The other name I must drop is Shrimpy. Shrimpy. I believe Shrimpy is viewing us in the horizontal stream. We have dual streams going. We have a horizontal and a vertical stream. But Shrimpy's hanging in clutch on the horizontal one. Do we have any idea of taking the knight? He takes back, then we... I don't think so, fellas. We just can't be wasting too much time. We only get 2 seconds added to our increment, so maybe we can try to find a way to attack this backwards pawn, right? Move this queen, bring our rook into the space to get 2 attackers on this. And then he does that. Then he does that, fellas. Dripco officials. Dripco officials says I'm new. Hello, bro. Hey, well, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you, brother. We have 2 attackers, but we don't want to attack with the queen, and we don't want to take too much time thinking of silly moves here, fellas. So we've got to make moves just so we can get some time back on our clock. And let's see if we can reroute our rooks and our knights and everything, because right now we are... This is a tough. This is tough. I just opened up this take because I'm a silly goose. But now where's he going? I will be taking the exchange here. I will certainly be taking the exchange here. And we're going to keep a hold of our queen because we are down a pawn. And I almost lost on time there. I'm going to keep almost losing on time. So we're going to just try to find a way to get some counterplay. We're going to get something nice here. Oh, by the way, guys, this is a viewer game if you are just joining in. This is a viewer game. And they are spanking me, fellas. They are spanking me. But now they have to watch out on time. And they actually lose on time. Wow. Cozy. Nice game. You definitely had the better position. We'll review the game for everyone. Yes. Cozy, you played at the level of 2000. You were playing at a 2000 level, and I was playing at a mere 1800. Guys, round of applause for Cozy. Carrie. Carrie. Well done. Let's review this. Yeah, I'll definitely run that back with you. Let's review this game real quick. We both oh, I missed, guys, early on, I'm missing wins. Oh, because it's a free pawn. But it never feels free. It never feels free. And that entire time, it was begging me to take that pawn. And I never did. And I finally do. And then, Carrie, when do you just... You are hitting me up, and at this point, you have a nice lead on me. And then I just keep making mistakes. And at this point, you are definitely housing me. If clocks weren't a real thing, you're winning this 9 times out of 10. Good game, Carrie. Let's do it again. Yeah, let's run it back. You still want to play? Rematch. There we go. I just sent you another rematch. I saw yours, but then it dipped because I must have closed out the wrong window. All right, fellas. I've done this before. I tend to win the first game, but I never win the second game. Carrie is coming back, and they don't even remember the last game. They know exactly what they're doing. They just they're a chess shark, right? They kind of really are a pool shark, right? They'll let you win a little bit. It builds up your confidence. Now we just bet the house. All right? He's not messing around. We just bet pink slips. And I'm going to have a very hard conversation with my wife tomorrow morning when I have to explain to her that we lost the house because Carrie bamboozled me. Dripco coup officials. Dripco coup. Ooh, okay, so how do we want to defend this? We want to do this because every other way we lose our knight. Every other way we lose our knight. Kind of like this. If I go knight e4, we just run into like bishop b5 check, and we lose our right to castle, right, fellas? So we are going to take the knight, develop our other knight to e7 so that we can block. Oh, he goes there first. Okay. think I actually go king f7 now. That way I don't block these pieces and everything. And yeah, eventually he moves his knight, brings his queen down, but at that point then I have g6. If I go to king e7, I have to move it over to f7 anyways. We don't have queen a5 check and threaten the bitch because of now his open file, so that was a really good move by him. I'm not sure. Let's get our... we need to get our bishop out first, it feels like. I just don't like my bishop. I'm in a sticky situation, fellas. Sticky situation. But we have time now to figure this out. No, we have time to figure this out. I mean, we are... I spent 1 minute and 8 seconds on that last move, and we have a big clock differential. We have a very big clock differential. I was only partially kidding about not winning follow-up revenge games. But I think you guys can all see now that I'm not kidding. It's a real issue. It's a real issue. Alright, we can kind of make quicker moves. I think we have a lot of natural moves to make up here now. So it's not gonna... I don't think we're gonna take as much time. Oh, we just ran into a nice fork. So, so there's that. Cozy. Sorry, I keep calling you Cozy. Carrie, be nice. Come on now. Carrie, come on. I thought we go way back. Come on now. You didn't have to do me like that. Oh, like how I just gave you a bishop because you can just do pawn f3 and I'm trapped? I'll let you take it with this pawn. Those just joining, Carrie is in the chat. She is playing and she is beating me. Or he. What's my defense? Do I have a defense? I don't think I do. I'm trapped. I'm stuck. What's my move? The only move. Gets a free bishop with a fork. Or a checkmate. Well done. That was a very nice checkmate. Wow. Wow. Okay, what's going on, Carrie? The last game you were playing at a 2000 rated level. This game, a 2100. A 2100 rated level. And you're a supposed 1350. You're definitely not cheating. I was playing at a 1650 level, so. Carrie had the lead ever, since the beginning. And they did not let up. And I ran into a fork. The best move here was obviously Queen A7. obviously queen a7, and I'm still super bad. Because now what am I doing with this piece, huh? Now what am I doing with that piece? I'm actually not very good at blitz chess. Well, evidently, you are. You are. What a beautiful checkmate. What a beautiful checkmate, guys. Round of applause for Carrie. Carrie, fellas, Carrie is in the chat. They are live in the chat, and they embarrassed me. So, if you had missed this move, the mate in 1, that's okay, because you had your second best option was a mate in 3, and if you missed that, you had a mate in 8. And it's not gonna let me show that. Okay, that's a weird button. Fellas, one last time. One last time. Take a look at this mate. One last time. Take a look at this mate. Bishop G5. What? 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 Can I get these arrows right? I still can't get these arrows right. Not a single free square to go to. Well done. Very well done. So, ever since I started streaming chess tonight, I have a pretty bad record. Alright, let's do another 3-2. But somehow we're still hovering over 1300. Somehow, by the grace of God. See you later, Shrimpy. Appreciate you. Have a nice night. It's only 9:50 over there where you're at. Unless you traveled for the holidays. Love the idea of doubling pawns, but then it opens up a nice little... We don't really want to do that, right, fellas? We have this pawn push. Do we have a pawn push? How about stop wasting my time on moves? 25 seconds for knight d7. Now we take because it's gonna be trapped. Ooh. Everyone's saying, stop singing. You don't have a good singing voice. And I say, true. My apologies. Yeah. My apologies. Let's just tack this pawn on d5 and figure the rest out later. Ooh. Let's take and take again. Let's get to an end game sooner rather than later. Figure it out. Figure it out. How do we get this pawn off d5? Let's push the pawns in front of the king. I'm actually not very good at blitz chess. Turns out you are. I don't mind taking here, right? That kind of opens up a file for us. Don't mind pushing either, because does he might be trapping his bishop. I think the safe play is just to take. We can always gobble up this pawn too. You can't castle because then we can take, and we're threatening some stuff, huh? And now we have a very nice square here or here. We're gonna go here. Yeah, you can take this, but who cares? Who cares? Fellas, we are streaming both horizontally and vertically. We got dual streams going up here on YouTube. It's a good time, good time. Keeping our queen here, that way if he ever moves his rook, we're just gonna eye up this h4 pawn. Eye up the h4 pawn. Pawn. We got some attacking ideas. Some attacking ideas. Oh yeah. You'd have to go out that way. We got some attacking ideas here, fellas. We got some attacking ideas here, fellas. We got some attacking ideas here, fellas. Our bishop's going nowhere, fellas. I just don't care about this pawn. If I want to save it, I can just push it eventually, but he's not snagging it either, so. Now if we move this bishop out of the way, we have a forking idea over here as well. Guess what, fellas? We're just going to take, because now we definitely have this forking idea now. And now he sees it. And now he sees it. Oh, I wish there was another rank over here so I could like bring my queen all the way off to the screen and checkmate him or something, but we can't. But that's fine. We've got plenty of other ideas. We take the pawn first. I kind of want to go for the check, right? But I might have to go for the take the pawn first idea. So make sure we don't. Oh, but if we take the pawn, he has this check. So we can't take the pawn first, fellas. We cannot take the pawn first. Almost ran into something bad there. That seems like a bad move on his part, honestly. Oh, he doesn't have this because we just capture back. Honestly, I might just trade this off because he has too many like silly discover attack ideas, and I don't want to deal with that. And honestly, I came up with, I heard this recent quote that oftentimes you have to trade a rook in the end game. You have to trade a rook for a minor piece that relieves pressure. So I'm comfortable with it, even though I probably just missed some sort of mate. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll figure out the rest later. We'll figure out the rest later. Figure out the rest later. Oh, I just lost on time because I'm taking way too much time. Despite having a brilliant move, fellas. What am I doing tonight? Oh, and then I'm going over to the review, and it doesn't say I actually have a brilliant move. Well, that's embarrassing, fellas. I thought I had a perfectly fine position too. But I guess I was still technically losing. So, we've lost a few games. We won a couple. But I've been losing more than I've been winning. Not only that, but fortunately, one of our losses did go to a viewer. A viewer did come in, Carrie. Carrie came in, humbled me real quick. She was gracious enough to let me win the very first game, and then we played a second game. And she said, I was just kidding about that first game. I'm a pool shark. I am a pool shark. I'm a pool shark, and I want my money. I'm a pool shark, and I want my money. Interesting. I will definitely take a pawn with a pawn that was supposed to be taken already. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, he's got some things here. He's got some things here. When do we push his pawn? Maybe after we... You can't really go there because we just take back. Can't really go there because we just take back. Can't really go there because we take back. Yeah, we already played Warframe, but I might hop back. I might hop back over there. We were grinding out relics. So we can get some ducats because Barokatir is in this weekend. And so they had Primed Flow, which is a mod. It's a better version of just Flow. And so I was able to grind out real quickly some ducats so I could buy that. And we did. And it was good. It was a much better grind tonight than it was last night. Last night I wasn't feeling it. But do you play? Do you play Warframe? It's a fun game. All right, he has 2 attackers. I have 2 defenders. I have 3 attackers, so we are good here. But I'm silly. I'm not taking back with my queen. Why did I do that? Why? Oh, I can't set up mate because he's just gonna fork me. No, he can't do that. I would love to set up a sneaky mate here. Because now I'm down. Because I miscalculated. You can't just assume because you have more attackers than they have defenders that you're gonna win. Just assume that. Cannot just assume that. Can't just assume that. Feels like a bad move. But you have only 1 king. I have 2. just find a way to defend. Okay, now I freed up. Whatever. Who cares? We're trying to dip our rating below 1300, and the best way to do that is to lose games. So we're doing all right, fellas. Let's take the queens off the board. Let's take the queens off the board so that I'm less likely to be murked. Probably shouldn't be trying to defend that pawn, but we might as well. We might as well. We're defending it well enough, actually. We are defending it well enough. Yeah, we're streaming both vertically and horizontally. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are. Streaming vertically and horizontally. Vertically and horizontally. And for chess, it looks great on both the horizontal and the vertical. But for Warframe, I've said this a million times tonight, but I need to find a better way to stream it vertically. But it still works. It isn't the best. You know what I mean? It isn't the best. Still works, but just isn't the best. For Warframe, when I'm playing Warframe, it looks better on the horizontal full screen than it does. But for chess, it's easy to make chess look good on both horizontal and vertical. But honestly, I like the vibe of the vertical. It looks like the same thing, but definitely pleased with how that one turns out. What am I doing, guys? We saved it. We did not save it. If you're wondering like me, is this guy ever going to win a game? The answer is evident. No. Unless he gives me a chance to come back. I'm taking his knight back anyways. I'll only be down by 3 points, like a minor piece, but never mind. I am not taking his piece, obviously. Tough. Man. Hello, love animal blocks. I love animal blocks. Hey, can I have a stream moderator, please? What does that mean? Are you asking the chat if they can help moderate your stream, or are you asking if you can be a moderator in my stream? That's something I just never even thought of. As you can tell, we are a very small. We're just a very small hangout here. Can I have stream moderate? Oh, can I have stream moderator, please? Interesting. So you are asking for stream moderator. What does that mean exactly? I'm curious to know. Curious to learn more. Hey, I mean, at least with this, we can fix our pawn structure. But do we necessarily want to fix our pawn structure? Because it just invites rook d. Get me out of this game. Get me out of this game. Get me out of this game. Yeah, you can take my ideas. Maybe I can take, and if he ever moves his rook, maybe I can get some sort of forkaroonie in here or something. You want to be a mod for my stream? I understand the question now. Interesting. I don't even know if I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to do that. You sound like you'd be just the guy for it, though. Maybe I'll have to figure that out. What do mods typically do? They try to just keep the peace sort of deal, and we're losing another piece, guys. Come on. Peace for peace. Can you get me out of this game yet, please? Come on. All right. Now we're threatening this. Can I do my arrows correctly, please? Ugh, get me out of this game. I typically don't resign, but I'm resigning this one, fellas. I'm resigning this one. I love animal blocks. Let me see if I can make you a mod. Oh, look at that. I just have to right-click your name and boom, add as moderator. This is without any research, by the way. So what a managing moderator can manage blocked words and change chat modes live, and also has capabilities of standard moderator. Standard moderator can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeouts. All right, before I add you as a moderator, Mr. I Love Animal Blocks, how old are you? Are you a mature adult? That seems like a lot of power. That seems like what do we do here? I'm already in a really crummy situation, I feel. And now I'm just walking into crazy ideas, fellas. I'm already running into crazy ideas. Yeah, I have no problem with adding you as a mod, but I should probably do my research in like what that entails. We just like to host a cozy vibe here, and you might be the guy to help me out with that. That's nice. Let me just say this. I'm honored that you'd even want to be a mod, because I'm not exactly a professional streamer. 16, very mature. Hey, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Oh, I'm getting punked, guys. I am getting absolutely punked. All right, I Love Animal Blocks. Welcome. You have now been promoted to a standard moderator. Everyone, congratulate I Love Animal Blocks. With this newfound power, he is promising greatness, and he himself would expect no less. He would expect no less from himself. And I am hanging my knight, which he doesn't take because he's a nice guy. Because he's a nice guy. And we can't take his knight because we have to get out of check. If we get out of check, he has mate. So we have to give up the opportunity to take his knight by defending mate in 1. You got this, BR9. Thanks, bro. You are the best. Hey, you pop up as a blue icon. You pop up as a blue icon. Okay, so I am up material, though, because that he did sack his bishop for this. He did sack his bishop for this. So let's just start trading off material, because now we are up material. And now he's threatening some sort of discovered attack nonsense. But in this situation, you know what I like to do? I like to tell them to figure it out. This time, if I take, he does have a check, a discovered attack, attacking my queen. So I cannot take. So I cannot take. I'm going to opt to keep my queen. And fellas, we have hit our goal of going below 1300 rating. Going below 1300 rating. Yes, it's not actually my goal. But if I tell myself that's the real goal, then I can't be disappointed. I don't know, man. I don't know. I need that knight out of there. I need that knight out of there, guys. I don't know how I kick that knight out of there, but I have an idea of how to kick the bishop out. If I had $20, I would give you 21. You're too kind. Now, keep your money, please. This is just a hobby. This is just for fun. And now I'm wasting way too much time on my moves. Hopefully we can gain some time back here, fellas. This is a very sticky situation, fellas. Very sticky situation. We do get 2 seconds added on to our clock every time we make a move, so we're not completely lost. But this is very crummy. I'm not gonna lie to you, fellas. This is a very crummy position, but I think we can hold on. We are up a piece. If we can hold on, we have 2-second increments. This should be plenty of time for us to figure something out. You know what I mean? I say this, and I'm not figuring it out, okay? I say this, and I'm not figuring it out. He has 2 attackers on this piece. We have 1 defender. We're going to trade off pieces, please. Trade off pieces. We have time back. We have time back, fellas. And I just gave him the piece that we were up this entire time. So now we are not back. We were down in time, and now we are not back. We were down in time, and now we are not back. He can't get his rook back here, so this feels nice for me. But now how do we convert? Do we start pushing our pawns? I think we have to start pushing our pawns and find a way to counterattack or fight for a draw. But I do not like the idea of fighting for a draw because that is silly. Again, he can't go here with his rook where he would really like to go. We're going to deny that, and hopefully we are able to defend these pawns. Simple rook move over. Let's trade off all the pawns and pieces that we can. That we have less to think about. We do open up that move, which kind of sucks. It really sucks, actually. Who am I kidding? It really sucks. It hurts. It hurts a lot. But let's just give some checks, make him run around, make him figure something out. He can't take because then we take on check and gobble up some pawns as well. So he doesn't take, and so now we get the chance to defend our pawn. Maybe we can trade it off for even material. He has this move, but we can simply maybe push or something and then somehow defend both. Unless he goes here, puts me in check. Then I can't defend. But he doesn't. He blunders, so now I can defend both pawns, which feels nice. Now let's bring our king involved. He does have this. And I can't take. This is winning because if I take, yep, he finds it. He finds it. He absolutely finds it because why would he not find this? And now we lose. And now we lose. Just in classic fashion. We lose. Not only did we get below 1300 rating, we are plummeting. We are plummeting. Can I find a way to force a draw? Watch this, fellas. Watch this. Watch this. Promote is a draw, and he doesn't fall for it because he is too smart. And now it's checkmate. 1 mate and 1. Nice find. Do I have a Discord? I'm in several Discords, but I don't have like one from my channel or anything like that. Again, this is just a hobby. I'm actually listening to my fellas just yap their ears off right now on my cord. But nothing where it's like official for just us. You know what I mean? Maybe eventually, but Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. We had a viewer game earlier today. We won the first game and they won the second. And honestly, I cannot remember the last time I won a game tonight. We started today's chess stream after we played some Warframe. We started with a nice slow 15-10 game. And I made sure to use a lot of my time so I can make the best moves, but I was in a worse position the entire time. I don't even know what my... Can I actually view what my record is tonight? Tell you what, I'll tell you what my record is. We've lost the last 5 games in a row. That's what my record is tonight, fellas. We lost the last 5. Oh, and then my first game since I started with a 15... I can actually know. We lost the first game. We won the second game. We lost the last 5 games in a row. I love Animal Blocks. How does one come up with the name I love Animal Blocks? Do you like to play Minecraft? Minecraft is a very fun game. That's the only thing. When I think of Animal Blocks, I think of Minecraft. Not that I think there's Animal Blocks or something, but... broke this up. How does one come up with the name Animal Blocks? You love Minecraft. Dude, Minecraft, are you able to play for longer than just a 2-week stint? Because I'm at that phase of my life where the guys, like once a year, they'll suggest to play Minecraft, and we run at it hard. But then out of nowhere, we just stop playing. And it's like, I think it's because we just love that initial grind to get to that nice survival state. You make your bed, you can set your spawn point, make a house, make some farms, or get everything kind of automated. And then after you get everything automated, you're just like, now what? You know, that's how I feel. Rookie 1, absolutely Rookie 1. But I was thinking first, let's get this bishop off the board. But we'll take the viewer suggested move, which is also a mighty fine move. It is a mighty fine move. Check this out. I don't care. I'm going for a check. He can't. Oh, but he can take back that way. Yeah, this is still not a 4 because I can just exchange. And honestly, I am a-okay here, fellas. This is not a bad position. We got knight f5 coming in. We have 2 attackers on it. Yeah, he can defend it, but we can quickly get 3 attackers. And yeah, he can get a 3rd defender. But this is not bad. We have this little almost pass pawn. If he pushes, that's just not the move. I've been losing all night. So also take what I say with a grain of salt. Like, don't listen to me. Because double up your pawns for me, buddy. That's good. I didn't want you to double up your pawns. I wanted to trick you. I wanted to trick you. Abra boy. Yeah, I saw you. I saw the suggestion. I saw the suggestion. I absolutely saw the suggestion. Don't want to be taking too much time because I always get into some gnarly time pressure, and that's never bodes well for us, you know, fellas. Yeah, he kind of locks, but at the very least, we can always just take his bishop. I think we take now, because I'm getting kind of claustrophobic. Don't want to go there because that leads into a forkaroonie. Well, out of all the games we've lost tonight, we're doing. This is the best chance for a win that I've had all night. I would say. I would say. Which rook do we move over? I don't think it really mattered which rook we moved over. Oh, I messed up, fellas. He can just take, and then he's up. Well, that sucks, fellas. I just don't want him gobbling up my other pawns. This is a horrible position for me, fellas. So much, and that's the move we were avoiding the entire time, and then we just ran into it again. Draw, 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 draw. Let's go for a draw. Draw, 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 draw. Can we get the draw? Can we get the draw? Can we get a silly draw? That's mate. Mate in one. How do I unban words? Move your king back. You could be in back. Yeah, yeah. I do not know how you unban words. I do not know how you unban words, unfortunately. Guys, I will just note this. I don't really care, but our viewer count throughout the stream has reached over 100 views. That's kind of neat. And we've had some viewer games. So those of you in the chat, we've had a couple games from you guys themselves. And you guys won. You guys have a good win record against me tonight because I am not good. Anointed Wind. I have an idea. I think I know who you are. And it's welcome. And I don't know why your message was retracted. It might be from our newly promoted mod. We have a newly promoted mod. Maybe he redacted your message, or more likely you just somehow redacted your own. Maybe you just redacted your own. Everybody, you gonna lose? Yep. Discord us or question mark. I don't have a Discord to share with everyone, unfortunately. Animal block. I don't have a dedicated Discord for the group. Anointed Wind. I don't know why I pronounced wind as in wind. That's on me. But Anointed Wind. Nice to have you. Can I click on you without... Oop, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not who I thought you were. I thought you were actually I thought you were an IRL friend. I thought I actually knew who you were, but I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Abra boy. Hey Abra, we might need a second mod to keep our first mod in Yeah, I think he's just I think he's trying to link a Discord or something. I don't know. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. Take my pawn, you silly goose. Yeah, he has bishop a4 or whatever, but like, and I can't just go over, unfortunately. But I'm fishing for bigger fish. I'm fishing for bigger fish. His bishop. Don't really care about this pawn. I'm getting an attack going over here, fellas. That was a good opportunity for me to take the pawn because it says, oh, guys, what am I doing? I probably should just take the pawn. I'm so focused. I have these rooks. Worst case scenario, I should have some sort of perpetual, right? But I did no such thing. I didn't sacrifice no rook. He sacrificed the rook. Check this out, fellas. He cannot take because it's mate. It is going to be a mate. He cannot take. But is this even a good move? I found a move where it's like, ooh. I found a funny move, but does it matter? Animal blocks. If you want, you could go over to the, I think you're in the vertical stream, but if you go over to the horizontal stream, I don't think there's anyone really in there. And so if you go over there, you could probably tinker around with the chat and you wouldn't really be bothering anybody over here. You know what I mean? So you have a blank canvas over there, a stream all for yourself if you want to figure it out. He sacrificed the bishop. Absolutely. Aberboy, what's your favorite Pokemon? I have a sneaky suspicion. Unless that is just not a reference to that. We just go for this. Because he is too slow. That was a bad... I mean, yeah, he frees up that square, but he doesn't really because my knight's blocking that square. And now we finally, after 6 games, fellas. After 6 games, we finally get a win. We finally get a win. He has no way of defending us. Yeah, he can bring his rook up here. But then we just gobble it with a knight. We don't have to gobble it with a rook first. We can gobble it with a knight. I was starting to lose faith in myself. Like, can I even win? Now the grind is to get back up above 1300. Oh, sorry, not the bishop. The knight! The knight! Pikachu. That is like, that's the safe thing. That is there not a safer... Is there not a safer bet? Fellas, do we actually have a mate? Do we have any rook stuff? No, because that needs to be defended. Oh, if we... Unfortunately, we do have to take with a rook. And now we're completely winning. We just can't lose on time. And I promise you guys, I promise, we are not losing on time on this one. I just have to be careful. He has a dark squared bishop. My pieces are on dark squares. I have got to be careful. I have to be careful with the dark squares. We fix our pawn structure. And now we are chilling. I'm surprised he hasn't resigned, but it makes sense that he doesn't want to because people have come back from worse. People have come back from worse. People have come back from worse. Let's figure this out. Let's figure out how to not blunder this win. We do not want to stalemate him. Finally, fellas, we got another win. When I say another, I literally mean, oh, we had a brilliant move in this game. Did we actually, or is it just tricking me again? Because sometimes it says that we have a brilliant move there, and then we don't. We did, and apparently I was playing at a 1900 rated level. Abra boy, you were making jokes all game about the knight. The knight. The knight was the knight. He was the knight. Oh yeah, so I did have this idea. But it kind of just runs into the same thing. Because now I can take with the knight instead of trading off my rook. Okay, that makes sense. And then it's just me. Okay. So there was a better outcome, or there was a better way of going through that. But we didn't find the right one. Yeah. The knight, that game was definitely the knight. I've been playing a lot of Caro-Kann. Obviously because of Warframe Chess, when he made all those videos a year or so ago. But here's the thing, the difference between me and him, I'm not very good. I'm not very good. Now, I need to be careful with all these, like, whatever. I mean, I know it's not bad right now, but yeah. Fellas, we are streaming both vertically and horizontally. We were playing Warframe earlier, and Warframe just doesn't really look good on the. I still have to figure out a better way to do it vertically. But for chess, it looks good on both. It looks good on both. I am very pleased with how it turned out. Let's push this off. He doesn't want to trade. Bring it back. I need to get my queen unpinned. Please, 1v1. 1v1 who? Who are we 1v1ing? Am I 1v1ing you? We've had a viewer game earlier, and they came out on top with a dub. GD Goombai. If you would like to play me, absolutely. Add me on chess.com. I can get you in the next one for sure. Add me. Big Breakfast is my username. So if you find Big Breakfast on chess.com, I will be there. Yeah. Goombai. Yep. Add me on chess.com. Big Breakfast. And we'll get you in the next one. We'll absolutely get you in the next one. And I know I'm not supposed to trade off my good bishop against his like okay bishop, but I'm going to, because I kind of like to reroute my knight and get something going on here. So he doesn't want to trade. He didn't want to take my good bishop, which is weird. I know he was trying to go for me to take with my knight. He takes back and forking my two pieces. So obviously I didn't want to go for that. But honestly, nothing's obvious when I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep a hold of my knight. I'm just going to reroute my knight, I think. I'm going to keep a hold of my pieces. I tend to trade off way too often and frequently. But we're going to try this out. You're 1,000? Hey, guess what? I played against a player who was 1370 this morning from the chat, and they played at a 2100 rated level. All right? So just because you're 1,000 doesn't mean that you are not about to just pop off against me. You know what I mean? You're about to pop off. I'm using way too much time trying to figure out how I want to navigate this. I don't have this really anymore. Tell you what, let me go here. I can't even go there. Let me go here first. That way I have 2 defenders, and then I can bring my knight in against his 2 attackers. And then I just kind of want to clear up the space. I mean, the computer hates Black's position here. Stockfish thinks you're around 1500. That's nothing to scoff at. That's nothing to scoff at. Guys, this all feels so bad. I just want to take back with the pawn. Honestly, I feel safer with doubled pawns here because this is really tough. What is your hardest demon in GD? Is this a skeletal? What game are you guys talking about? What game are you guys talking about? Let me see if I can catch up with the chat here. You play GD? What? Geodash. Yes, I play G. Wow. Okay. Demon G. What's your hardest level? What is that? He's threatening. That's annoying. So we're gonna stop that idea. We're gonna shut that down. He can't take because then we just. But then yeah, that's actually because we have 2 attackers against. Yeah. So he has to be careful here. He has to be really careful. And I'm fine with this because we got 2 defenders against his 2 attackers. Guys, we're kind of okay here. We are kind of okay here. Let's solidify this a little bit. I think this helps. Guys, we're actually kind of cooking right now. I do like this. Geodash, huh? So what is is that one fast like game on Steam where you just kind of dash around? I'm guessing just going off the name. Is that the one that you kind of zip around and run around? But then you said something about demons. I wouldn't guess that they had demons in that, did they? It looked kind of more vibrant. You can defeat Mittens, the ultimate bot. Geometry Dash. Maybe all right, there's the 6-7 joke. We have a new mod. I don't know. He might be unhinged. He might ban you for. Oh, he's 16. He actually you've just been promoted probably with our new mod. Geometry Dash. I kind of want to be getting. I'm fine with this. I'm down on time, but I think I'm fine with this, and I think I can figure something out here, fellas. Oh, he's threatening some things over here. We need to block this. We need to block this, and let's bring our rook over here eventually. I can't take that. That's annoying. We can go here. This is horrible, guys. This is horrible. This is so bad. Oh my gosh, this is so bad, guys. And I lost on time. I don't think it was as bad as I thought it was, but it was so bad. Rook is a rook. Oh yeah. I'll look for you. We'll play you next. I'm just reviewing this game real quick. I'm just gonna get here to the end. This is all I really care about. Ah, we missed this. I timed out. I was thinking about just taking this, but this runs into that probably, and I could do this, but then it does that, and yeah, so we were losing. That was a pretty horrible game. Let me check my messages here. I don't have any friend requests from you yet. GD. Hey, well done. A 10-minute game. We're slowing things down a little bit, but it has no increments, so maybe it's about the same speed. And do I even try to just keep doing the Caro-Kann, even though I don't know how to play the Caro-Kann, even though I watched the Gotham Chess on how to play it? Well, actually, I think the reason why I don't know how to play is because he actually tells you to do this weird, like, other line that I just don't know how to do. So we're just gonna kind of figure it out. Okay, so my rapid rating is a bit higher than my blitz, but as you can see, I don't think... So I'm sub 1300 on blitz, but apparently I'm above 1600 on rapid. But I think we'll find out real quick why that's probably not true. Oh, guys. Now, I thought I had Queen A5, putting him in check and gobbling the knight, but nope. But nope, I do not have that. He actually has some sort of knight sack. Here I just like to say figure it out, like prove it to me that this is a legitimate trap. I'm just going to assume it's not. Okay, that move is encouraging because it makes me feel like it was not. I don't think I'm defending this well, fellas. A 1,000 rating. 1,000 rating. You're 1,000. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. The alien gambit? No, I don't know many gambits or anything. I just try to play normal moves. I'm just gonna assume I don't take the knight. So I just assume I don't take the knight, but I need to defend this pawn somehow as well. The alien gambit. It looks like I have some homework tonight, fellas. Looks like I have some homework tonight. The alien gambit. Come on. Come on. So he was able to get back on, catch up on material, and is actually up a pawn. So the alien gambit has proven to pay off. Well done. Well done. Worst chess player 2025. You're hysterical. I love your sense of humor. I love your sense of humor. The alien gambit, fellas. If you want to know how I got in this, how we got here, that's how. A 1600 rated rapid player is getting schooled by a sub 1000. It's because I'm in the mindset of blitz, and my blitz is, we just went below 1300. So like, don't even pay attention to whatever my rapid rating is. That's been a lie forever, all right? That has been a lie forever. Oh, I have to GD. Well, I guess here your name is worst chess player ever. Shout out to worst chess player. Not only is he destroying me, but he's such a classy guy that he challenged me to an unrated game. So we're not losing rating points, guys. Shout out to GD. Shout out to GD. All right, we're gonna get some discovered attacks here. We just finished the last sip of our Pilsner, Sunshine Pilsner from Trogs. It has been a delicious sip. Gotta lock in. It's tough, fellas. This is tough. I don't know, fellas. GD is the man. Flynn Hauser. Like Flynn Rider from Tangled. I'm doing well. How are you? Appreciate you. Merry Christmas. This is a viewer game. This is one of our viewers who has graciously offered to show me why he's so good. This is our second viewer game today, by the way. This is our second viewer game today. And I think after this, we are kind of equalizing. We after all that harassment, we're not doing so bad. He has Queen D7, but I can just go here. It looks dangerous, but I think I can just go here. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe not. Are we still fine? Are we equalizing? Are we ever gonna get out of here? I mean, what else do we got? Yes, queen h6. Does not have bishop d4 because I just take it with a queen. So there's that. Flinthauser, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. We're just this is just a chill. This is just a chill, you know, there's no expectations from this sort of thing. I game too much, and I have the equipment to do this sort of thing that I can't justify not just doing it. You know what I mean? And then here's the funny thing. If I had all the equipment, right? If I didn't have all the equipment, if I didn't have the equipment or the like technical skills to do it, I would just be wishing that I had all that stuff, right? So it feels silly to me to not, you know what I mean? I have to keep my queen. I have to keep my queen on this diagonal because it's stopping the mate that he's digging for, and we're in a losing position. I'm not sure if this is like, this is not a draw. I don't think this is a theoretical draw or anything, but I'm just gonna have to keep moving and keeping my queen on the same square. Again, he doesn't have this fork. I just take it. He's not defending it with his queen as well. So until I see that, I can still kind of make these nothing moves. And hopefully he doesn't figure out a way to mate me. What game are you playing? I'm streaming typically like Warframe and Chess right now, and I slightly got the itch to get back into League of Legends. I did play my first solo duo game not too long ago, a few hours ago, and I got housed. And I'm like, I think I'm good on this for now. I think I'm good on this. What kind of games do you play? What are you playing here recently? How do I get out of this, fellas? I think I have to keep my my queen here, guys. I'm just gonna do a nothing move. COD, Fortnite, Minecraft. That is a very solid trilogy. Very solid trilogy. Just gonna keep making these nothing moves. Great. Now he's setting up the fork, guys. Setting up the fork. Skate 4. Now that's a throwback, isn't it? I guess Skate 3 is a throwback, more of a throwback. How old is Skate 4 actually? Did they just make that actually? Is that new? Is that new? Skate 4? Because I always think when you think of Skate, you think of Skate 3, I think. I think everyone thinks of Skate 3. He's finding the mate, buddy. He's finding the mate, fellas. Viewer game. Viewer game right here, fellas. And he is winning. He is winning. All because of the alien gambit. The alien gambit. I'm toast. I'm so toast. I'm so toast. Okay, so it is a newer one. Okay, I was gonna say, 'cause I think I did just recently see something about like Skate kind of popping back up again, and I only ever remember going up to Skate 3, and I was like, wait, Skate 4? That might be new. Yeah, yep. The checkmate is incoming indeed. It's incoming indeed. That's for sure. Boom. Oh wait, it was just a king move, and that was mate. Well done. Well done, guys. Give it up for GD. GD. Good game. I'm going to assume you're a man. Good game, my good sir. Kratos comes in. I come back after death. I come back after death. In the past, I have offered to do a rematch. Was that our first? Yeah. Do you want to do a rematch? Would you like a rematch, sir? We can definitely do a rematch. Here, I'll offer you a rematch for 3-2. Keep things quicker. Well played, well played. The back-to-back. Oh wow, it's midnight here. I need to think about going to bed. What am I doing up so late? What am I doing up so late, fellas? I was so tired earlier too. I'm not tired now. Is this another one of those silly derpy derps I can't take? You have got to be kidding me. Knowing you, I can't just take it and tell you to prove it, because you're absolutely going to prove it to me. You're absolutely going to prove it to me why I can't take... you know what? For the memes. I'm taking it. I'm going with my initial line. Prove it to me that this is good. I know you have this queen move. But prove it to me. Prove it to me. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do I have King G5? You got me in this critical thinking. You're the nicest person I've ever met today. You're too kind, Flynn. I appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate that. You're too kind. Figure it out. Guys. He figured it out. He figured it out. I can't push my pawn because of his bishop. Oh my gosh. Mate and one. Mate and one. Mate and one. Mate and one. Mate and one again. Okay, don't do that to me. Don't be. You're playing. GD's playing with his food. He's playing with his food. I still can't move the pawn. And it's still a mate and one, fellas. So even though he prolonged it, he changed a mate and one into a mate and two. Okay, GG. Okay. And I still, just to prove a point. When does this bit end? When does this bit end? Can I just walk myself into mate at this point? Can you just... What do I even do? That's like all I can do. I can't do anything. GG. Hey, this is the first time. This is the first time a viewer has walked into my house and humiliated me twice in a row. Twice in a row. Dude, he loves he loves proving a point to me about this bishop. He loves it. My favorite song. What's the first song I think of? First song I think of. What's the first song I think of? Whatever it takes. Imagine Dragons. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? It's an old memory. Good game. Good game, GD. Wow. Let's review that one real quick. Yeah. So I told you to prove it. I told you to prove it. Best move was knight e2. But I went for the memes. And I did not find... I did consider this, but I mean, it was just all... Oops, oops, oops. I thought you were just going to do this. And I'm getting 2 pieces attacked. I had this idea of going here, but then I'm just losing stuff, right? Dude, solid game. Solid game. Solid game. Favorite song wasn't actually my favorite song though. I can't actually think of that. Maybe I'll think about that. I'm gonna take a... I need to hit the restroom, but also I should be going to bed here soon. So maybe I'll just send one more game and we'll end the stream on one more game. Can't end on a loss too, by the way. Cannot end on a loss either. I really do have to use the restroom. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to... we're just fingers crossed that this is hopefully the last game of the night. But also you can't win on a loss, or end on a loss. Can't end on a loss. But hopefully this is the last game of the night. Guys, thanks for everyone for coming out, hanging out with me. Played some Warframe early on. We got some grinding in for some prime weapons and stuff. Not weapons, but prime items, so we can convert those into Ducats, so we can buy primed mods. So we were able to get that done today, and then we came on over and just played some chess. And tonight has been a very bad night of chess, but it's all good because most of our losses have come from you guys, and I'll take that. I'll take that any day. I'm sure I was supposed to take or push or something here, but we'll figure it out later, fellas. Instinctively, I do like the idea of pushing and kind of locking things up, but that never works out well for me, you know? And because it never works out for me, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I gotta give my bishop an escape square. I don't care if you're... I never really care. I'm going to do my own thing. I'll let you figure out what you want to do. I need to figure out my own thing here. Let me do that. Blenhauser, you... Will I be streaming tomorrow? I think so. Like, I've been enjoying it. I'm just kind of doing it because I mean, I game every day, right, fellas? Can we be honest? We game every day, don't we? It's a good hobby. It's a nice hobby, right? So if I'm gaming, I might as well just be streaming. I was explaining this earlier to some fellas. Guys, why do you punish me like this? But I have the equipment, I have some of the skill sets, like, why would I not utilize it a little bit, right? That doesn't really help, dude. This is tough. I'm getting myself in these wonky positions, man. Can I attack his queen in some way? No, I can't. Tell you what, take my queen. I'm gonna power up my, oh, he wants to chat. Weak man. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I hope you feel better about yourself. Whatever, dude. This just in. I'm a weak man because I'm bad at chess. Anyways, yeah, I'll be on. I usually game in the evening, so usually about the same time. We put the kids to bed around 7 to 7:30. You know, 6 to 7 is kind of the oops, pardon me, guys. Is the wind down time. Am I good here? Sorry, fellas, that was a Freudian slip. Did not mean to hit you with that D word. Bro, come on. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'll be back on if probably around like that 6 to before 8 time frame. I don't even care at this point. I don't even care at this point. But losing on time. Wait, why did I do that? I should have took. Can I get some counterplay over here, fellas? Wait. Do I run out of time? Pawn here. Knight here. Checkmate, guys. Oh, I wasted too many times with that rook move. I need to do this sooner. Do I have time? Checkmate. Do I have checkmate? Guys. Look at this. This is actually diabolical. I took too many. I shouldn't even bother with my rook. I should have been moving my knight up and my pawns. This is a mate, unless I think this is the only move, but in that case, I can just, guys, this is, wow. You can't end on a loss, and despite looking like we're losing because we're down 13 points. We are down 13 points. We no, wait, we still have mate. No, I have to on Passan because he has that, I have to take. Can't lose on time. Oh, but he has King A2. Do I promote now? There's not much else I can do, right? And then I do this, and then I have a knight move, and I can fork his queen and king. Is that checkmate? Guys, we're still finding moves with 12 seconds on the clock, and we are down 13 points. Does he have any checks? He does have a check. How do I avoid getting a second check on me? I don't know how. I'm just going to take. And then I don't think he has that. And then he takes my rook, but I don't think I need my rook. I go away. He takes my rook, and then that's mate. Yes, guys! I'm way too excited right now. Guys, I am way too excited. But we said one more game to end the stream, and we can't end on a loss. There was no better outcome than that. Can we review this real quick before I hop off for the night? Fellas. We will review this real quick before I hop off for the night, and I'll hopefully see some of you guys back tomorrow. But I'm doing this more often. Is that a speck on my screen or what? As you can see with the eval bar, I am already slightly worse. This is fine. This is a mistake, but guess what? Isn't it that bishop that helped us win in the end? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Guys, bishop take was the best move. I instinctively thought about that. I was like, you take my queen, whatever. Guys, I'm so proud of myself for that. And now we start pushing pawns. Yeah, Yeah, did I miss that? Of course I missed this. I wasn't playing that. But at this point, we need a counterattack, fellas. And that's what we did. That's what we did. I don't care. Take my pieces, I said. And then back here. Oh, sorry. So back here, when I moved this rook over, and then he did this. And then I moved this pawn. At this moment, I realized I had this idea. In which case, I had wished I had been a move ahead. So instead of doing this rook move, and look, we already discussed this together. I wish I had moved that, was a one move ahead. And the way to do that is push this pawn earlier. And that's exactly the move that suggested when I moved this rook. So we figured that out. But anyways, we miss it. He takes. I don't care. I push my pawn. It opens up this idea that we already talked about. We go. That's the only good move. That was his only good move. And at this point... Oh, how do I say this? Wow, really? Really? Bishop E1 is the best. Let's see what the follow-up is. So the follow-up, the computer's not going to show me, like, he's not going to make any mistakes here, right? So we didn't go that way because we're humans, okay? Wait, now I just exited out. Okay, cool. I take. He keeps messing up. He blunders mate in 1, guys. Guys, this entire time, ever since we promoted, he took back, we moved our queen, or we moved our bishop. We moved our bishop because we wanted our knight here. And we saw that this was defended. His king cannot go there. His king cannot take for multiple reasons. This was mate. And he gets greedy. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? He got greedy. And we get this beautiful mate with a knight. Checkmate. If I was Gotham Chess, I would make a 21-minute long video about this. And I'd put GM in the title or something. And this would be what you got. And it's like, oh, by the way, I'm not a GM still or something. I don't know what he does there. But what a way to end the night. Wow, that is crazy. Big fan. BMW, hi. Can we play or not? Hey, tell you what, I'll be on tomorrow. And if you're still on here, I'll definitely play tomorrow. But that was the last game of the night. And how can you not just end it on that? There's no topping that. You know what I mean? But big fan. If you want to add me on chess.com, I'm Big Breakfast. And we can definitely run a game at least sometime. I'm on almost, I'm trying to do this daily at like in the evenings, but wow, that's a good way to end the stream. Fellas, I'm going to end it right there. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you to, who was it? Flinhauser for some kind words. I appreciate you, brother. GD came in with a couple viewer games. He beat me in both, and he taught us why gambits are a real thing. Shrimpy's back. Thank you so much. Have a good night as well. And Shrimpy is also someone who's beaten me before. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later, fellas.